someone like you. I've been waiting. Can't believe I finally found you. Could you be the one I need? You're my obsession. You're my obsession. Yeah.
Please don't pretend that you're meant to be my friend. I'm trying to understand all the blood that's on your hands. Your silence is deadening me. Your silence is scaring me. In spite of the memories, your silence is all I need. On the wall, it's just a shame you don't see it all. I got my pretty little knife ready for your life. It's just a shame you won't get your fill. Pretty little pictures on the wall, it's just a shame you don't see it all. I got my pretty little knife ready for your life. It's just a shame you won't.
Alrighty. Whoa, I'm loud. I'm loud on that. Holy shit. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Very much loud. Too much loud. Turn it down. Turn it down. 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 Okay.
Simpsons has done all of them.
This is true.
Yeah, everybody's like, man, I can't believe The Simpsons predicted this. Well, they've thrown darts at, like, every possible spot on the dartboard. So, yes, of course they predicted it.
Everyone talks about Nostradamus, but that's just a misdirection from Simpsons.
Simpsodonis?
Simpsodonis, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Adonis is simp.
I was about to say, no, that's going to be, yeah, that would be translated to some sort of white knight predicting.
Simp Adonis.
Yeah, predicting when their favorite e-girl will finally love them.
No.
No.
You already set the groundwork. It's annihilated. It's not an e-girl. Set the groundwork, guys.
Oh, what? I missed what you said. Oh, eye lady.
What's on your face? Yeah.
Oh yeah, ladies nuts. Let's go! Ah! Sounds. Okay.
I'm not sure if Neon's actually here or not.
Is she emotionally destroyed by whatever cutscene she's watching?
Probably.
It's not an emotional cutscene, but it's a big one.
So many answers.
It's like the second we got here, it's like, oh, this is
Oh,
gonna
are
be
you
juicy.
in the?
Having a cutscene that has so many answers versus so many questions is a nice thing.
I would ask. Actually, I'll ask a ambiguous. It's an open-ended question. Are you in unknown zone or are you finishing out another zone?
Zone 5.
Oh wow, damn, y'all are trucking.
Whoa, there's... Oh, I don't know.
There's
how many
6
zones
zones.
there are. Oh, okay. I just made it to Zone 3.
I finished Stormblood.
Hell yeah, you did. You got the post credits, right? Oh no, you just did Stormblood.
Yeah, I've just done Stormblood. I haven't.
So now you can start Stormblood so you can finish Stormblood.
Yes, exactly.
Yo, dog.
I completed the mission Stormblood, which allowed me to finish Stormblood so that I could start Stormblood.
Yeah, you have to start Stormblood 1 now.
Final. That's where whatchamacallit is, right? The lightning god fight thing. What am I talking about? Shinryu.
Yeah, that's...
Oh yeah.
That's the end.
Yeah. We did that first try, and I only died 3 times.
Sick. All right.
Is that the one that you go up and shit happens and people get yoked?
Yes, I got you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which fight?
Yeah, you know, given the broad context of it, it
That's
could
all
be
of
within
them.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But this, with the narrower context of end of 4.x or 4.0.
I fought the edgiest man in the body of a thing.
Heck yeah. And you didn't even get to kill him.
Nope. That was a, like, really? This is where they're going with this? Okay. Kind of moment.
Which one?
Xenos. He omnified himself. He's just
Right.
he's just like, haha, you think you kill me? I kill me, fucker. And then,
He's
Kill
like,
steal.
Only I get to bleed my own blood.
yeah.
he was legitimately like, hey, I finally had a challenge in life. Guess I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Indeed.
But yeah, no, that fight, legitimately, I was told, hey, when the water shows up, get as close to it as possible. I died to the first one.
Good stuff.
Sploosh.
Okay.
Legitimately, I looked over as it was coming at me. I'm like, oh shit, that's the water, isn't it?
Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, so let's get this thing going. So last session was basically a bunch of trials, the trials of Oral, where you all passed, or some of you passed all 4 of them, but majority of you passed at least all 3, or 3 of them. There was a trial of cruelty, where you were transferred to the bear tribe, I believe. Was it the bear tribe? There's bear, elk, wolf. Tiger, yeah.
Wolf was the ones that were already dead when we got there.
So it was the bear tribe, yeah. It was the bear tribe. You were transferred there where the mad king of the bear tribe wanted to feed the blessed of Oral a meal. And that meal was going to be the elders of the tribe because they had no food and they were starving, so they were slaughtering the weak. Crix and Hyrokin participated, and in that sense passed that test. The next test was the test of preservation, where you saved the lone tribe, the lone wolf cub from the wolf tribe. the last survivor of a massacre where another kind of wild beast lord boy decided to try to attack all of you, and you defeated him, saving the kid and passing that test. The next one was the test of endurance, where you met up with the Elk tribe and participated on the long march with them, having a bunch of exhaustion checks throughout the entirety of it. And surprisingly, everybody passed that as well, though some were extremely tired by the end of it. The last one was the test of isolation, where you were set to guard the tiger tribe camp while their queen went out with a hunting or with a raiding party to go and attack a neighboring tribe. It took longer than they said they would. They were probably supposed to be back within a day or two, but returned back in 6 days instead. During that time, many of the party disappeared, and they were found by the returning tiger tribe on their way back. After passing all those tests, you return to the vault, or return to the ice rink, where Ukama, the awoken walrus, was always happily greeting you on your return. And you entered the Vault of Oral, where you saw and retrieved the Codicil of White, a tome belonging to Oral and her dedicated followers, and apparently the key to entering the glacier that contains the lost city of Yithrin. Upon leaving, you couldn't help but explore everything, as you went a little bit further north to where the Giant Queen's tomb was, and upon opening the door, activated my trap card of the two undead giant skeletons wielding anchors for weapons, their eyes gleaming, coming alight in the dark as Crix tries to slam the door on them as they are about to come for your faces. So, it's initiative time, because they're coming to attack you. Alright, everybody, give me initiative. Let's go. Oh yeah, I need to take you to the page.
I can't click on my knee.
Ah! There we go. I was like, I'm already over there, but you're not. Got him.
Probably need my character sheet open.
Oh, with that thick 20.
Oh no, that's an 8. Wait. I do still have this up. That's a 15.
Oh, what is this? Upper farted? Tough.
Taylor's with that 14.99.
I know. What the heck is this thing?
Oh, also, Neil, you're echoing a lot for me. I don't know if it's anyone else is hearing that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it. Oh, now I did.
As soon as I pointed out.
Is that the sound of my own voice?
Yeah, unfortunately, I often hear the sound of my own voice.
Wow. Wow. All right. Mr.
Apparently,
Thad
I'm
Crunknuckle,
Waluigi now.
you are up first, my friend.
My
The door
God.
is the. I actually need to look back at. Let's see. Okay. So, Crix, I want you to give me an athletics check.
One of those like Minecraft spiders coming from
What?
neon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't worry about it. Okay. Crix, before this fight, I want you to give me an athletics check, please.
Athletics, huh?
Yep.
Eh.
Okay, so the door is partially closed. So you have some cover behind it, but you weren't able to fully swing it shut. It is a giant-sized door made of heavy ice, so it is partially closed at the moment.
Okay.
Alrighty, Thad, you are up. You can see the large shapes of these individuals kind of through the crack in the doorway there.
Is the crack wide enough for me to walk through?
I'll
Or is
show
it
you.
pretty? Oh.
Show me the crack.
Show me the crack there. That's how much you can see. If you move to,
Okay.
if you stay, let's say like free movement, take a step to your left, slide to the left.
Yeah, okay. But I think what I do is I take oh, I did a thing. I think I take a step forward. And this door, based on the shadows, I had to pull it shut versus push it shut.
Yep.
And they're all looking pretty aggro already.
They are.
All right, if this is how we're going to boogie, we're going to boogie. I want to take a step into this.
Nice.
I'm gonna push the door back open with my shoulder.
Give me an athletics check.
Unless it's an action. This is like I'm just trying to push my way through.
Athletics check. It's like a push. It's like a shove.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Damn, son. All right. The door just fully
feeling
swings
funky
open.
today.
Hits the back
bonus
of the wall.
action. Yeah, bonus action. I'm going to use my thingy.
'Kay.
Arms of Astral Self.
That feel when I'm trying to close the door and you just fucking
Truths must be laid bare.
Just kicks it.
Where is it?
Bunga, yeah, Bunga intensifies.
So that's DC 13 dex save, 3 force damage.
Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry. I think that's now DC 14. Nope, still 13. Level cap.
that is canonically Shrek now.
Nice. He's Spongegar. Oh, also Shrek. Yes. All right.
So they should both be in range of that.
Yes, they are. Here comes one, and a second one. They both save, unfortunately. Somehow are
okay,
dexterous,
so-
even though they have very little dex.
I don't know if they take 1 damage or not, but I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, they take 1 damage. Slap their toes, and then I'm gonna use my bonus, or that's a bonus action to do that, I believe.
Yep. So if you, and that's the thing is, if you use the key, remember you have your key
Yes,
fuel
I
attack.
can then. Yes, where was that? There's too many things. I keep forgetting about them. Let me just see what it does again. Part of action.
Yep.
As but this was was this? I thought this was a bonus action.
No, your action was the arms is the action.
Nope. As a bonus action, you can spend 1 key to summon them.
Oh.
So this actually, in this case, this is the bonus action to use this. But then I can go ahead and use my normal attack.
Yeah, go ahead and make your 2 attacks using whatever you'd like.
So on the one on the right. We're gonna do the one on the right.
What type of attacks are you using on it?
Quarterstaff.
All right, bonk away, brother.
Bonk.
Hits.
20. 4. Oh,
Okay.
not so great.
Second attack.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about it.
Hits.
14? For 7. I
Okay,
first used
so
my fist
you
on
take
these
2.
guys.
Your astral arms lash out, just kind of punch them both very lightly in the skeledicks, and then you go fucking swinging in at this one on the right. The first one lands. You watch as your quarterstaff hits like basically takes a swing, let's say, at its like rib cage. The brittle bones of this thing shatter under your blow. You deal more damage than you expect to it. The second swing, same thing. The second swing is the same thing. You take a swing right at its hip, and you can see the bone just start to shatter and break beneath your blows. Palpable amount of damage there.
Nice. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Hyrokin, you are up next.
I would like to rage.
Okay. Big angry.
Okay, that's neat.
Oh, cool.
Hooray, I'm a team
Oh, wow.
player.
That's really good. So +1 AC, just remember that for everybody.
Within 10 feet of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's even gonna go right up there though.
All right, running into the room. Bounding
And
in.
then I'm gonna bonk the one that had bonked. I am no longer exhausted. Take that away. Yep.
Yep, hits it.
Recklessly, mind you.
Of course.
No.
Okay.
Turn on. Oh, whoa.
How much ooh would it be?
4 or 2 for each.
2 for each? Okay. Both of those are palpable hits as well. You're able to just basically start chipping away and piercing at the raggedy bones of this thing. So, yes, a solid 18 and an
I
additional
thought rage was
4.
equal to proficiency bonus. Rage damage.
No.
No, it's always 2.
No, it's
It
not
goes up
always
like
2.
this
It will go
way
up.
later.
It will go up, but it's not linear
It's
with
not tied to
proficiency.
Okay, gotcha.
That's right.
That would be busted for barbarians.
It's so good.
All right, Mr. Crix, you can see that the skeleton on the right is actually fairly damaged. Two flurries of blows from your comrades have battered its brittle bones.
Okay. Seeing that they seem to not like being bludgeoned, we're gonna go with A very odd spell for me to be casting. I'm
Crix
gonna
is
cast Tidal
bludgeoning
Wave.
bludgeon.
Yeah,
Tidal
Crix's Tidal Wave, yeah. So 10 foot wide, 30 feet. So it's just gonna go
It literally just
right
walks across the room.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Out of the corner of the room, we just watch as like some of the ice just slowly begins to melt, and then quicker and quicker and quicker, and it just rises up as a wall, and then just fucking like Splash Mountain status. Just. It's the rogue wave at the wave pool in Tsunami Bay.
So Dex save.
All right. Okay, both of them. So first one's the one closest to it. He makes a Dex save. He makes it. Second one makes it as well. Dang, dude, Day is rolling well. But that is still 19 bludgeoning damage.
It's halved.
Yeah, but still 19 because they take double that amount of damage.
Oh, yep, you're right. Yep. Still, yeah, 19's not bad.
Exactly. They're not knocked prone. Their skeletal feet. You can see that they are still wearing those strange, kind of rotting boots of whatever they had when they were giants, and they do have what looks to be kind of like steel soles on them that grind into the ground, keeping them upright. Any bonus actions?
Apparently, my bonus action. Nah, I don't think I'm just gonna
move away.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just gonna,
slide back around the corner.
Yep. Interestingly, Tidal Wave does not have an upcast.
No,
That's weird.
not all spells do.
Yeah, it just feels like one that would.
Bigger wave?
More damage.
Wave with more
waves? More.
Yeah.
Double up
I
wave.
desire more wave.
There's just more rocks in the wave.
I would allow something like that if you coordinated with somebody to like. I'm trying to think of like what spell. Yeah, actually, that would be hilarious. Like what is that? Spike growth. That spell. Like combine that with Tidal Wave would be hilarious.
I was thinking animated objects filled with crabs.
A bunch of crabs in a Tidal Wave.
Crab
wave. Crab party wave. Hell yeah. Fucking.
You need the bard to play the music in the background for the mega.
All right, Cora. You are up.
Hello, yes, I am here. Well, I can't get past the thick boys in the front, so...
You could you could move past them and then go to the left or the right.
I'd get here.
Oh, as in like, just distance. Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So instead, I'm going to use this for the first time.
Ooh.
And I hope I set this up correctly.
Just what damage type is it going to be?
It's... What do you mean? It's acid.
Oh, it's acid. Okay, cool. I just didn't see that in the damage type. Whatever you put in there. Just says 14, right? That's all
yes, it does. Which type? Acid.
Okay, cool. Which one are you hitting?
Which one was the one getting beat up on this one?
Yeah. Is this just a save or suck type of thing?
Yeah, I think so.
It is a suck for
them.
For them, not for you. It's a good for you. Okay, so for 14 acid damage, okay, just I love this ability. Just do some wordsmithing and change poison tipped feathers to acid tipped feathers because that was confusing to me when I read through it.
Okay.
Just because poison, just because poison damage is a thing.
Most of this is just straight from the Simic hybrid.
Well, then their fucking shit's stupid because that makes no sense.
Wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that slams in. The feather hits it right in its arm, and you watch as suddenly the bone like starts to deteriorate underneath the acidic feather. Definitely does full damage against it. That one's starting to look very weak.
Yeah. If you think about it, a skeleton is just a swarm of bones.
Shut up.
Yeah. I mean, you ain't wrong there, homie. Okay.
They're individual
We are
creatures.
legion.
Yes.
We are a legion of bones.
So really, we're fighting an army right now.
Yeah.
But they're fighting 9, 8. How many of us are there?
37.
37 total, for sure. Any bonus action, Cora?
That's all I got.
Okay. I'm helping, says Kalis, as he saunters into the room. Takes an eye at the one like, that one's damaged. And will do what he does best, which is, firebolt. And we'll just shoot that at the fucking, pew, and 14 fire damage against it. Another solid hit. I hit
I like
it.
how when you play Kalis, you hit every
Yeah, I
attack
know.
and
It's
when CW3.
It's
plays Kalis, he gets
CW3.
nothing.
Trevor just doesn't. He just has some sort of API on the back end that just makes his rolls.
Yeah, they
absolute-
both have APIs on. For
Yeah.
skills.
my cheat ones and then his I don't know, hamper ones. I don't even know what you want to call it. Okay. He says, "Oh shit!" and then he just take cover over here. All right. That frost giant, though badly damaged, almost falling apart, it is his turn. He will turn to you, Thad, as you punch the living shit out of it, and he swings down on you with his anchor. Just a 27 to hit you. Yes. For 25 bludgeoning damage.
Shit.
18 to hit you
That will still hit.
for 22 bludgeoning damage.
All right, cool.
I guess you have an extra AC
47.
from being near me.
Oh, you do?
It still doesn't make a difference. I only have 15 AC.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Weak shit, son.
He's a monk. So you just take two solid. You just hear the
Rime is
rattle of the
closing the
chain
door,
swinging
Thad.
around. Yeah, Thad, you just take one solid hit to your side. Oh, you double over, and then Hiroki, you just hear the whistling of the thing as it lands on Thad's back for the second blow.
I'm sure there's a nautical joke in here somewhere, but that's not funny.
Its eyes glow angrily at you as it, even though it is weak, can still do some damage. Valhana.
Oh god, why?
Oh yeah. That's a classic.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was gonna try doing something that I've never played with before, but after seeing Thad, I don't understand how he's still up. And then I realized I'm just super weak.
Mhm.
So like I'd be down.
To be fair, Thad's probably pretty close.
Fine.
To be fair, Thad has the equivalent of the steroid necklace on, so that's
true.
also
Without
true.
that, I would be down.
Oh.
I would like to. It's too much. And I can upcast it.
What are you trying to do?
Do that. Okay.
Less whining,
I'm
more
I'm
casting.
gonna go.
Don't have too much fun there.
Run up. That's 30. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm gonna poke. I'm just gonna be like, here you go, get better. And I'm gonna cure wounds.
Get good soon.
Get. And get out of the fucking way.
Oh shit.
20.
A lot.
So 20,
Mm-mm.
and then
Oh, invigorating.
and then I'm going to. Hold on,
Mm.
1 second.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, bonus
sorry.
action.
Hold on. Bonus action. Is that within 5 feet?
No,
Not within
no,
5
it's
feet.
not within 5 feet of you.
Okay. Then I'm just going to. I'm gonna face step the fuck back out.
Okay, so face step. Okay, cool. Up next is your big blubbery friend as he just drifts past you. Hey! Oh, hey, there's giants in there! Whoa. How are you doing?
I give him a thumbs up.
Cool. And he just slowly slides past and going the other direction. This frost giant, he is now up. He is going to slap at Hyrokin 2 times. Actually, he'll do something different.
You can't slap a cat.
You cannot slap a cat. He's going to he turns his gaze upon you, Hyrokin, and the pinpricks of blue in his eyes flare up, and you see the cold, what looks like cold smoke emanating from them. He will give you the freezing stare. That misses though.
Yeah, as a chosen.
Actually,
of
no, sorry.
all,
So
makes
it's
sense.
weird. Hold up.
Yeah, that's got no
It shouldn't be.
modifier on
Yeah,
it.
this is wrong. Okay, so you need to give me a Constitution saving throw, please. That's it.
Okay.
Yep, you're fine.
Yep.
It would have been that. It would have been, what the hell was that? It would have been some cold damage. You start to see frost accumulate on your fur, but you shake it off. But why does it not take hold of you?
Well, I passed all the trials. The cold doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm the chosen of Oral.
Cold never bothered you anyway. That's true.
Right.
Hyrokin struts into the room, starts to
I was
sing.
waiting to see who was gonna say that, so that I could know who to disown.
Oh yeah. All right.
You can still disown me. I won't hold it against you.
All right. Well, that was its turn. It steps like over to the side and like trying to eye around on the outer side of the room, trying to figure out where the hell to go. All right, Pointy Boy Demavand.
Pointy Boy running forward, and that's where I can get to.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, for range, I guess I can just throw the javelin at the weak one.
Yet. Nice. This thing's barely standing up, teetering on like one good leg as it's about to just collapse into a pile on the floor.
Pushing attack.
And that does it.
Yeah.
This is you throw the javelin so hard it just like pierces him, and then there's just like that aftershock of like something breaking the sound barrier, just like, and it just, you watch as this giant skeleton, breaks into brittle bone pieces and just is scattered against the far wall.
Defeated an army with a single javelin throw.
Okay.
All right. Throwing at the other one.
Yeah, comes back, flings against that one, hits it. Okay.
6.
Okay.
And menacing.
Menacing. Okay. It saves against your menace, but it still takes the extra 2 damage.
And then I will move here.
Okay. Velen is going to just kind of step up and step in, let it begin. She can't see shit. Oh, this token doesn't have vision enabled? That's stupid. Oh, great. Yeah. She points at the skeleton and she says, "I think you need to be a bit weaker." And she will cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Hell yeah.
Range spell attack against it. So I don't know why I decided on. I guess it's just range spell attack D20 plus her fucking thing. Okay, she hits. Yeah. So she hits. You watch as a sickly green beam lances out and wraps itself around the frost giant skeleton. See it like binding around its arms and its legs and its torso. She is now concentrating on that. That's cool. All right, Thad.
Well, I don't like being hit that hard, so let me return the favor to my other friend over here. Character sheet. We're going to give him the old puncherino, but since I have the choice of using either my normal fist or arms of truth, I'm gonna go with the normal because they're bludgeoning.
Yeah, good idea.
So I will start with my first attack.
Yep.
13.
Oh no, that
Okay.
misses. That does miss. However,
damn.
is there still some smarts left in Valhalla?
Valhalla.
Are you within 30 feet? Yep, exactly.
If you want to acquire,
She has one more left. Okay.
Apply a brain cell to Thad.
Yes, send singular brain cell over to that. All right, you get +4 on that. That'll hit. So 7 bludgeoning damage.
So that's 7. Yep. And
Yep.
then the second punch.
Thuds into
21,
it.
that hits.
Yes, that one will definitely hit for
Another
another 7.
7.
If you are consistent, and if anything, with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's it looking?
Oh, it's
Still
looking pretty damaged.
chunky?
This one only had been tickled by, or not tickled, but this one had gotten blasted by the tidal wave. But it's still looking like fairly healthy, though it's starting to show signs of some pretty serious damage.
Perfect. Then we're using the key point. We're going flurry of blows for 2 more.
Oh,
Another 21.
Yep.
Ooh, 8 this time. And then my final punch is a crit. And this one is going to be
Nice.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, is it still up?
Yeah, it's still
dead.
up.
Fuck. All right, that's fine. That's cool. That's cool. As long as it doesn't get a chance to punch me, I'm fine.
Nice.
It is barely up though. Hyrokin, this thing is, after a series of literally just haymaker, uppercut, and then just like 2 fucking just like gut punches from Thad, this thing's starting to just crack apart. Can barely hold onto the anchor in its hands. It's starting to look woozy.
Recklessly into it.
Alrighty. Yeah,
Oh, no.
You swing, oh, that's not enough to hit. The Reckless, you swing over it. Hit the wall.
Sure do. Again.
One more time.
One more time.
That one will hit. And that is
Sure does.
more than enough. How do you take this thing out?
I think Hirokin would see the anchor dangling there and think he's trying to swing it like a toy. Jumps up for it and accidentally knocks it into the wall.
just pounces on the large anchor. This thing shatters, goes limp. The blue in its eyes disappears. It shatters upon the ground, bones sliding everywhere. This room is now quiet as this guard no longer exists. Good job. See, they weren't that scary until they hit you.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Yeah, those blows, those things fucking,
they fuck.
their anchor attacks fuck for sure. I'm like,
That was like Storm King's Thunder was. Oh
Yeah,
fuck!
yeah,
the giant
yeah.
hit me.
Yep.
yeah, those they just do consistently dumb damage. Okay,
I still can't believe that party wipe was fucking rules as written.
I can't remember what was that.
That was, you guys went into the giant place, the maelstrom,
Yeah,
and it was like, oh yeah, we'll have a meeting with you. Just let us collect ourselves, and then we'll meet you down there.
Oh yeah, and then they
collected
absolutely
everybody
fucking
and just
stomped
trucked
us.
you.
And there's
Yeah.
like 10 giants in the building.
Yeah, that's like legitimately rules as written.
And then Homeslice had to come in and give us the Deus Ex Broski gigantic rescue. That guy was cool though. He was Plung's favorite. Alrighty. So the room goes quiet as you kind of look around. Crix, there's bones all over the floor here. The anchors are lying there as well. They are ship's anchors, by the way. Not like huge ship's anchors, but pretty much like a schooner or something like that. Nothing to fuck around with. But
Nothing we could use as a weapon. No.
no,
Like
far
giant ships. Though.
far too big. Far too big. However, one more door lies in front of you.
I will like crack it and peek inside.
That doesn't
for
work because these doors are very hard to crack. Crix, give me an athletics check to see if you can crack the door.
Sure.
Athletics.
Hell yeah.
Crix just strains trying to push and pull this door. It doesn't want to move.
Oh, stand aside. You don't even know what you're doing.
Oh. Athletics check.
I stand 20 feet back.
Yeah.
Just starts to grind, moves a little bit.
All right,
my
let
old
me,
back.
I'm gonna put my shoulder into it.
My old
Or-
back. Oh
Or
god.
pull, or pull, depending on which way it goes. But I'll try to shoulder first. Yep.
Lock your knees. Hold your breath.
I'm going to also bend my back. And,
Use your lower back only.
Use short drinking motion.
Yes. So do I
Athletics.
just athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
Bonk. Oh.
Oh, you hear Thad's shoulder crunch under the blow. After these 3 rolls, however, the door budges. It's just like awkward. Thad, you're oh shit, and then the door just like and opens up. In the chamber beyond,
A soul
No
for
problem.
a soul.
in the chamber beyond, you see. It's not on this map, but what you see is it contains a dead female frost giant encased in a solid block of ice, carved to resemble a standing sarcophagus. The block of ice is 25 feet tall, 12 feet wide, and 10 feet thick. Behind this entombed giant, embedded in the north wall, is another door made of ice. The ceiling above you is carved in a scowling visage of a male frost giant with an icy beard.
I'm just gonna scoot around the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Not touching the big one in the middle.
I'm gonna go touch it.
Yeah. At least that's your life, not mine.
Okay. What is everybody else doing in this chamber? You see Crix skirts around the outside of this thing. You expect something to happen like the whatchamacallit, the like the giant's like head to like look at you or anything, but it lies there, eyes completely closed in a for a giant queen, a sense of like tranquil repose.
I still have my arms up for 10 minutes.
Yep.
So I'm gonna and they have a 5-foot reach.
Yep.
So I'll stay out of that range, but I'll reach out with my yarn, basically the red yarn spectral arms, and
Yep.
poke the surface of the ice. I
Solid.
just want to see what happens.
Nothing happens. Doesn't crack. Anything like that. I mean, you can't feel anything through your hands, but it seems like this is just a tomb for this queen.
Yep, she's dead.
Does anyone know if this is a traditional frost giant burial?
Oh, yeah. Why don't you give me a religion check, Hirokin? So, Hirokin, as far as you can tell, maybe from passing studies or something from some fellow professors at the school you worked at, you actually recognize the face above. It is a representation of Thrym, Thrym, who you know as the evil god of frost giants. And this is indeed a traditional frost giant burial. This is the queen that the Mr. Giant Walrus told you about, Queen Vasaviken.
Oh, yeah. Not much. How about you?
All right, the door beyond still is there. This one, however, as you look upon it, you can see it like, because it's been so deep in the chambers here, you see a thick layer of rime like up around the edges. This one's going to be a tough one to open.
I would like to produce flame to melt some of that ice.
Okay, yeah, that'll definitely help. So you start to kind of almost like trying to break into a vault, just holding a orb of fire in your hand, moving it up and down the seams of the door. You can feel the heat melting some of the ice as it drips upon the ground, opening a little bit of or freeing the door a little bit.
Then I will try to push it open.
Yep, give me an athletics check.
Oh, right. Fuck.
Yep, it is what it is.
Oh, that's not bad.
It starts to move. It definitely is a solid push. The melting that you were able to do with the produce flame definitely helped. It doesn't open all the way though.
Could I get a hand?
Sure, I'll help you out. Do you want to give it another shot?
Yeah, I will assist you because you're stronger than I.
All right.
Sure am.
With advantage, Mr. Hirokin.
Definitely helps.
Yes, it did. Absolutely did. Hirokin, you put your paws on the cold door and your shoulders flex and pushes open. Within the chamber beyond, you see a sight that makes your eyes, Hyrokin, go wide, like cat eyes go. As in this room, leaning against the back wall is a formidable weapon, a giant-sized great axe, its steel head resting on the icy floor.
Mother of mercy. Chopped down a lot of trees with that thing.
The axe right now is 15 feet tall.
Oh, good grief. That's huge.
Yeah, I can swing it.
Could you, though? Could you even pick it up?
Oh, absolutely.
Go pick it up.
Now,
Go on. Go pick it up.
I mean, my back's a little sore. I just got hit by an anchor.
It's probably not cursed or anything. Just go pick it up. It's fine.
Oh, sure.
Thad, go do it. There are
You're-
truths. Think of the size of logs you can fire with this axe. Think of the records, man.
I mean, to be fair, I could also use its half as a narrow, long log. All right, I trust you, Professor.
For the truth, Thad, go pick up that axe.
With that, my eyes go like shiny red meme. Truth. So I will try to pick it up. I will do it.
Okay, Thad, you reach out towards it, put your hand on this cold, on the cold iron of its haft, and a voice comes into your head.
Not now, Slugward.
Do you have the everlasting rage to wield me?
Who said that?
I
That
think
was a
it's
new-
the voices in your head again, Thad.
No, those are under control. This is a new one.
Are you worthy?
Oh god, they're multiplying.
Yes. I want to understand the truth behind this long axe.
Why don't you give me an athletics check, please, as you try to lift this 15-foot tall.
Yeah. Yep. Do a little stretch, and here we go.
You start to lift it off the ground, kind of heroic Hercules style. It hits the ground again.
Oh, yeah, I look back at Hurricane. I got off the ground. Counts. I'm just a little sore. My lower back, I need to go do some stretches. I'll take a step back out.
Okay, fine. I'll go grab it.
I'll ostentatiously do stretches to pretend my lower back is really hurt.
You walk up and you grab it, Hyrokin, and the room is filled with a swirl of snow and frost. As suddenly you are face to face with your eyes clear, and you find yourself frozen in that sarcophagus that's outside, face to face with the queen that's in there.
Are you worthy of this great axe of mine?
She speaks to you. Her eyes don't even open. It's just kind of the voice in your head, but you're just kind of floating in front of the head of this giant ice queen or giant queen.
So just I am floating, but in front of the head.
Yeah.
And sorry, you're really quiet. It's only I am worthy, or why am I worthy?
Are you worthy?
Oh, I am absolutely worthy, Your Highness.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at these.
Okay. A jolt of cold just shoots through your body, and you are flung out of that kind of vision. Crix and Thad see Hyrokin just suddenly appear in the middle of the swirling mist again, just kind of as a shadow that just appears there, hits the floor in a clump, and when you get up, Hyrokin, the axe has shrunk down to your size.
Hell yeah. As big as I am, or a size that I can wield?
A size that you can wield.
Okay.
Thad looks at you I swear it was so much bigger when I tried to pick it up. That's not fair.
Hey, it was probably just, it's colder now, so it shrank a little,
Oh, okay. Logic
Some
checks
mist
out.
come in.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why did it get all misty in here? What happened?
I had a vision, and it wasn't from devils or anything. So it was the queen over there. She we had a conversation.
This is what the axe looks like, Mr. Hyrokin, and the rest of the party. I put it in Discord.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
That's shiny.
It's got D20 at
Yeah, I
the
was
top.
about to say, like, it happens to have a D20 at the top for some reason.
Very nice lady overall. Very pleasant. Do I hear more voices if I go to touch this axe?
No, you do not right now.
All right, I will. She said that I was supposed to have this. Sorry, Thad. I'm gonna find the truth with this axe now.
You know, as long as we're together on the search for truth, this is all right.
Very good, my friend.
From
And
within the main chamber of the room, there's just like a squishing sound as fucking Ukuma tries to like fit his big ol' head in the hallway. Hey, what'd you find? Nobody's been in there for like forever.
I found a large axe.
He just squeezes his way through and just kind of like a cork popping out of a champagne ball, just comes sliding through the doors. Whoa! That is a big axe. No.
Yeah, the dead queen over there told me to take it.
Oh shit! You're right. There's a dead. Man, I really should explore these areas more. But I mean, those big skeleton boys were like really scary, and I didn't really want to mess with them. Wow! Congratulations! You guys got so much further than anybody else who's ever come here.
Where do the other ones usually stop? Do they just not complete the trials?
They just like try to do the tests and sometimes just don't come back. I don't know.
Have you ever tried the tests?
I can't read that good.
Oh, that's fair.
I just have good memory.
Don't let that stop you.
Okay. Just squeezes his way out again.
Have I ever told you guys I think that walrus would make a great party companion? We should invite him to come with us.
He could.
Already
Speak
am
for the bears.
employed. Velen sticks his head in the through the door and she says, if we are done in here, we need to get out of this place before Aurora returns with her bird. Let's go. We got what we came for.
That's right. All right, where we? Okay, we go find ourselves back to the whale now.
Yes, quickly.
All right. Yep. Oh, my back, so sore. Yep.
All right. So the party has explored the majority of what's down here. I think the only thing I want to show you is there's the overall drawing of this thing. I don't think y'all saw that, which is kind of an interesting. You saw the painting version of it, but there's also this, which is it's such a fucking whatchamacallit.
Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, it is. It's a He-Man. It's He-Man-ish. Fuck.
I love the path leading up to it. It's so kindergarten.
Hell yeah.
School kid art. I love it.
Yeah, don't worry about actually doing any elevation with those things. It's just get out of here with your mustachio, you fuck. It's a Castle le Grayskull, eh? Oui, oui.
It's called the Grand.
Oh. Oui, oui.
Oh, oui.
Wah.
Wad.
Now we need
Oh,
to
Wad.
Waluigi.
Oh, that's his new catchphrase. Wad.
What
Alright.
the fuck?
What the fuck? So the group clambers out of the dungeon of Grimskull. Grimskull is so. How did I not even catch that? Grimskull, Castle Grimskull. Oh, come on, Jesus Christ!
I mean, yeah.
These damn Wizards of the Coast writers, son of a bitch. All right, and you make your way back out. What is this? Get that shit out of here! You make your way.
That was me trying to drag the map, and I said the pen tool selected.
All right. So as you clamber up and out, the doors are still all open, and you're able to leave the castle unharassed. The big angry eyes, the Omaiwa eyes on the castle. You make your way back down the stairs, following the pathway, and eventually find yourselves at as a long walk, a long day of fighting and marches. You finally find yourself back at the dock on the southeast side of the island there, and you're able to get back out on the dock. Sopo is no longer anywhere to be seen. Seems that he's fucked right off. And as you get there, you see a little spout of you see bubbles arising from below the dock as Ungajuk rises up out of the water.
Hello, well, friend.
Well met.
Did you get what you came for?
I believe so, plus some extra goodies.
Excellent.
I keep giving a little bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Not greedy, but fuck, I'm blanking on it.
Guilty.
Envious?
Envious. That's the one. You know, the character that I play. You know, that thing. Envious over to Hirokin's new axe. Just every once in a while, just I could hit somebody with it. Anyways,
Axes for
Soul
hitting.
of Valen empowers you.
Yeah.
yeah.
The whale, Mr. Ungajuk, looks up to you with one of his big ol' eyes and just says, "So, where to next?"
I'm pretty sure we're gonna head over to that old prison place. Yep.
Oh yeah, the big angry steel structure on the edge of the ocean. I know where that is.
That sounds like the proper explanation. Yep.
Let's do it.
All right. Jumping up on the back of Angajuk in the little kind of in the ship that is strapped there. The party leaves the island of Solstice behind. You descend into the frigid waters, and the bubble appears around you all again as you hear Angajak's voice echoing from within the water. I'm probably gonna take the scenic route, though. I didn't show you everything on the way there, and there's so much more cool stuff to show.
Please, lead the way. I want to understand what it's like under the sea.
Oh, you got it! And then
It's
suddenly...
even better down where it's wetter. Yep.
Take it from me. Not.
I would ask, so this is it's going to be another 3-day journey. Is there anything that anybody else would like to be doing on this journey from the island to Revel's End?
I attempt to fish while underwater.
Yes, it'll be hilarious, and yes, you will catch at least one fish a day. So roll a d20 for me 3 times.
Okay.
Okay. So you get one tasty fish, which is basically your meal for the first day. The second day, you are able to get a. Actually, it's really good. So the second day, you get a. What the hell? Okay, when you take this fish from the hook, it squirms free and suddenly sprouts wings and starts following you around, flapping, and sings a beautiful tune in Aquan. So Crix can understand it, and I think Hirokin, can you understand Primordial?
No. Yes.
You can. Hell no, yes.
Is this fucking Billy the Wall Bass?
Oh my god, it's Billy the Big Ball Bass. No, so this is your entertainment for the second day, as this thing just starts singing melodious tunes that only you, Crix, and Kalis can hear. And this is when Kalis disappears into his lamp, as he just can't fucking stand listening to this thing just singing. It sings for you for a solid 6 hours and then disappears. Just poofs out of existence. The last day of fishing, the last day you're able to catch another tasty fish.
I just imagine since we're on a road trip, it's just seeing 99 bottles of beer on the wall in Aquan.
Yes.
Although, speaking of which...
It disappears when he gets to 2, not to 1.
Yeah.
Mr. Thad is he's gonna be nursing his nice bottle he has, keeping a good old
I
good
forgot.
old
Thad's an alcoholic now.
good old vacation buzz going the whole time. And if I run out, I'm gonna.
You would definitely, give me, roll me a d20.
Thad only runs out when you run out of alcohol in real life.
Well, I gotta. Oh, baby, whatever this means.
Basically just means that you are tempering, you are microdosing yourself on alcohol. Perfectly microdosing yourself. You're able to make that bottle last the entirety of the time.
It's a beautiful buzz, and I'm just staring into the water, just contemplating the secrets of the oceans. It's
No
great.
cell phones, just pondering the ocean.
Just pondering. That big
Pondering.
blue
You
orb.
are pondering from within the orb. It's wild.
Whoa. Mine. There comes a mind just animation.
Well, the actual alcoholic sits in the corner and drinks from her flask.
Yeah, so you now have your flask is complete. During this time, Velen also retrieves. Well, the kobolds are back with you. You know what? I'd say the kobolds were left with the animals to watch them. How about that? So we don't have to worry about those stupid things.
That makes sense.
All right, so the kobolds are
I was
with.
gonna comment on it, but I was like, nah, we're already
Yeah,
like, so far off course.
it's fine.
I was gonna say Val is uncharacteristically probably sticking in winter. Like when we wake up every day, there's not a change in demeanor in terms of the season that she's in, and kind of just sits tinkering to herself with just a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah, give me a perception check, Valhalla. You swear every time you look back behind you, there's a really, there's a very suspicious looking flounder fish that just that's always there. Like it's like behind a shipwreck one time, and then it's like behind some random pillar, and then you swear that it's hiding behind another larger fish. You just keep seeing it following you.
It's like out of the corner of my eyes. Just
Yep.
like I know it's there, and then when I look, it's
And you swear at one point you saw it holding a knife.
Oh god.
I feel like that's just getting excessive. But I believe it. Okay.
All right. Anybody else doing anything of interest here besides the two Thad getting buzz drunk the entire time? Kolra. Oh, what I was saying is that Velen comes up to you and cheerses you with your flask. And she asks you, "So what have you? What did you have Valhalla put inside of it?"
I play a drunk. I'm not a drunk.
What type of alcohol? What do you think? What do you think Kolra would? What?
So duels.
It's just non-alcohol.
Yeah, I feel like Kolra would be a whiskey drinker.
Or
Personally.
rum, because pirate. But that's just my
Whatever causes the most pain internally.
rum.
Definitely,
Tequila.
I would say dark rum.
Wow, I love how
No.
we all have our experiences. Obviously.
Actually, to be fair, no.
Next to the
If I had to
whiskey.
go, if I had to go off my experience, it's absolutely spiced rum.
Yeah.
I was
It's
gonna
not
say,
high sugar content.
Yeah, the high
Yep.
sugar with the sweet. Yeah, definitely either a dark rum or a spiced rum.
I could see it being like a really heavily spiced rum, because like it's pirate rum. It's not going to be very pure. It's going to be got a lot of weird funk to it. And so they add some.
Yeah, not
Borderline,
that filtered shit.
borderline
distilled
grog.
with sugar.
No, it's not that. Oh my
those
god.
Terrible.
Oh god, we've tried that. It's like drinking the inside of a lava lamp. It's so fucking weird.
It's Chernobyl in a bottle.
Mhm.
Like talk about
Also
being
has
worried about
malorts.
sulfides.
She's got malorts.
Oh god.
I
Oh,
was looking
well,
for pondering orb gifs, and this came up.
perfect. Ponder that. Oh my god.
I am pondering.
No.
I mean, that's pondering. I'm pondering that for sure.
Hell yeah.
Acid
Mr.
trip.
Mr. Hyrokin, as the journey goes on, you catch these fish. You become more and more accustomed to the axe on your back, and at points in time, once again you'll hear that just like a whisper in your ear of the Queen Vasavikin, and you can never really figure out what she's saying, but it's just kind of like that, like huh, you just kind of hear a whisper on the wind every once in a while.
Must be one of the something I heard in the water. You know, why would a weapon talk to me? That's ridiculous. So I've ever heard of that, or am I convinced it's the axe?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that it's not the water, and you're pretty sure it's the axe.
Okay. Well, I probably. Well, if Kalis is in his lamp, I would have him help me out with the meaning of this thing. But if he's in his lamp, he's in his lamp.
He'll come out for a hot second in one of the days, and he'll take a look at this thing.
I didn't sign anything, so I'm not bound to this, am I?
Kalis looks at you, looks at it, puts his hand on it, and goes, "Oh no."
Go on.
I don't know if you you didn't sign anything, but I think you agreed to something. Velen steps up, and she also. Velen steps up, and she also. She doesn't have it. I wonder if one of the tomes from one of the other people does. Probably would. She casts Identify on it. And
there we go.
Her eyes go wide, and she looks at you, and she says, "Well, at least it fits you. I say, or at least it suits you. This is Queen Vasavikin's Berserker Axe. So, I will share with you I'll put it in your thing, but basically it's a +1 great axe. So it'll be a great axe with a +1. Additionally, while you're attuned to this weapon, your hit point maximum increases by 1 for each level you have attained. So for you, you get +8, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you'll get +8. However, you are cursed.
Sweet.
As long as you remain cursed, you are unwilling to part with the axe, keeping it within reach at all times. You also have disadvantage on attack rolls with weapons other than this one, unless there is no foe within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear. So you want to use this weapon. Whenever a hostile creature damages you while the axe is in your possession, you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or go berserk. While berserk, you must use your action each round to attack the creature nearest you with the axe. If you can make an extra attack as part of the attack action, you use those extra attacks, moving to attack the next nearest creature after you fell your current target. If you have multiple it's just angry
nearest
axe.
Creature. Okay. Oh boy.
Stay away from the kitty. Do not try to pet that.
Yeah, you are berserk until you start your turn with no creatures within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear.
Oh no, we're gonna have to run away. Good kitty.
Or Kalis is gonna have to use sleep on him a lot.
I saw you post the art, and I'm like, oh, keeping my mouth shut.
Yeah, if you know what it is, you know what it is. So yes, I'll this will be in. Let's see. I'm putting it in. Is it? Are you Flump season?
Yep.
Okay. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? I mean, the things that matter for you is more so it's a great axe, right? So that's one thing that does matter. So it uses the great axe statistics, +1 great axe, +8 HP, and then I will be the one to remember the saving throw for you.
So it's just so I can write it down. It's if they're within 60 feet of, if no one's within 60 feet of me.
Yeah, you lose your berserk if nobody's within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
Until some fat or Hiroki doesn't get angry while on this fucking whale. Days.
We all just have to drown.
We'll have to put him down.
This is literally Hulk Axe.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's now in your items in Cold Crew items. The Berserker Axe is there, and you should be able to see it, Mr. Porkins.
Okay.
Cool.
Right.
All right. So as Hirokin learns that, Velen looks up and just goes, "Well, I advise us to all have some way of subduing this big furry angry boy if he gets in a little bit feisty." She looks over at Kalis, who is like midway climbing back into his lamp. Like there's literally like half of his body is out of his lamp.
He's one leg in.
Yeah, one leg in. He's like, "Oh yes, I'll just use my sleep spell on him. That would work, right? Otherwise, we'll figure something out. I don't know."
If you could sleep Hirokin with his like 95 hit points, like you did it, champ.
Velen chimes in. She says, "I mean, the other way we could do it is it is a curse. There are ways to break curses, magical spells."
I don't think lesser restoration would do it.
No, it's something more than that usually. But we'll figure it out when the time comes. We have our destination to go to.
Worst comes to worst, I can't hold person.
Yes, that would be good as well.
Or various forms of fire.
Random mechanical question. Ritual spells can be cast without using spell slots, but
Correct.
Only by a wizard?
No.
Anyone who has ritual spell, you can do it without.
Correct.
Yeah,
Wizards just benefit from it more because they can their prepared spells are just whatever's in their spell book, so they can have a bunch of ritual spells and just use them at any point in time.
That's what it was.
And not have to think about I gotta prepare it and then use it type of thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just trying to remember that.
No, it's all good. And I think at this point that after 3 days, the Veil arrives at Revel's End. Rising up out of the frigid ocean, you see now, once again, it's dark. The night, the gloom has returned, as opposed to what was on the island of Solstice. And in the distance, you see a monolith of a building rising up off a cliffside. You can see that there is an elevator that seems to attach from the top of the cliff down to a dock that you are quickly approaching. And as your eyes adjust, you can see that there are some sort of searchlights just moving up and around on the top of this large building, and you see them catch an object that is floating down from the sky, and then you blink once, you blink twice, and you realize there's an airship landing on top of this place. Velen looks around and she goes, well, here we are. Welcome to Revel's End. And we'll take a quick break here as we'll wait for Neon to get back as you guys arrive at the maximum security prison here in the frigid north.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm surprised that an airship showed up and Neon missed it.
I know. Oof. All right, we'll be right back. 10 minutes or so. Grab some snacks, grab some water, grab some drink, do what you need to do. BRB.
Mm-hmm.
I wear sweaters in the summertime. Ice cream's better when the snow aside. What the hell are we doing? Guess we messed up a good day. I hate blowing birthday candles out. Watch the notebook when you're not around. 'Cause you ruined the ending. These things got me pretending that there's nothing that is missing. I get flashbacks reminiscing over everything that we used to do. It's just a sad kind of happy. How to replay all the memories. Everything I do reminds me of what you do. It's just a sad kind of happy. How to replay all the memories. Everything I do reminds me of what you do. I'm still loving when it starts to rain. 'Cause that means I stay in bed all day. Like when we were together. Now I'm watching the weather. Thinking that there's something that's missing. The late nights were skinny dipping. 'Cause there's something you and I used to do. It's just a sad kind of happy. How to replay all the memories. Everything I do reminds me of what you do. It's just a sad kind of happy. How to replay all the memories. Everything I do reminds me of what you do. Thinking that there's something that's missing. The late nights were skinny dipping. 'Cause there's something you and I used to do. It's just a sad kind of happy. How to replay all the memories. Everything I do reminds me of what you do. It's just a sad kind of happy.
All right, we're coming back. I gotta remember to move my character. Very important. Let me sneeze on some people really quick. Good. All right.
Again. 'cause-
Oh no, because of Omicron related things.
Nah, I just. You're supposed to stay at a place down in like Oceanside, but then, yeah, it was like a miscommunication is how it was pitched to us between my moron brother and my
Oh
mom.
God.
Oh no.
Because it was like, oh, I thought you booked it. Oh, I thought you were gonna book it. Sort of thing.
Oh,
Like,
no.
okay. So,
Book these
It's
nuts.
hey. Also, let's grab brunch at some points, because like on
Hell yeah.
the 27th,
Okay.
if you guys are around.
We'll be around the 27th. We don't have any plans of leaving town.
That also.
Have I told you you're a comedic genius?
Huh? About
Have I told you you're a comedic genius?
about
Isn't nuts?
nice. Sick. Sick.
Hey.
Um
I missed whatever it was, but I started.
yeah, it's still worth it. Neon, one of the funniest things, I don't know if Woboogie or Chuckles has seen the Gobule mounts and the fact that you sneeze on people.
No, but you mentioned it. Yeah.
Okay. The funniest thing happened the other day. I was like running around and there's like a quest area or like a quest, NPC, and I just was on my mount just like sneezing on somebody over and over again. And then they like turn around, look at me. You can see that, they look up at you.
Mhm.
There's a moment of like just a pause, and then they then they get on their Gobule mount, and we just stood there for like a minute just sneezing on each other.
Oh, God.
The community.
I know. I was like, this is what. I was like, this is great. We were literally just there, just going achoo, 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 sneezing, big sneezes, and it's so gross. Like it's like juicy. Gotta love it. No, Loki. Okay.
Oh, what I was gonna say actually, real quick, was we gonna figure out a weekend in January that works because DM and I want to come down and visit.
Okay.
So whatever. I don't know what you guys' schedule look like. Ours is pretty open, so
January is 2022, and I have no idea what's going on. So fucking fine.
perfect.
Here's the thing: we have to cross the fingers that society lasts that long.
Hell yeah.
I think we'll probably find.
Oh, we'll make it. We'll make it there.
Yeah.
And if not, our house will definitely be one of the stops on the Road Warrior route.
Hell yeah.
From Northern
Society
California.
won't last that long, but you'll still be expected to clock in on
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. All right. We are going to get back to it. Yeah, I know Derpy's here, so she's good to go. Alrighty. During the journey, Velen also translated one of the spells that was in the Rime or the Codicil of White into her spell book. So the Codicil of White. I forgot to share. Okay, so I can share this with you. I'll share the image with you. Putting it in Discord. That's the Codicil of White.
Bruh, it looks like a checkbook.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a small, thin book for sure.
Yeah.
It's a tall, thin volume bound in white ermine fur over seasoned boards of white pine and sealed with a clasp and lock of tarnished silver. The book is cold to the touch, but the fur is worn about the edges from use. It only has 27 pages, are vellum painted with silver gilt on the outer edges. The whole is sewn together, binding with strips of sinew, making it quite durable. A creature... Oh, interesting. She it has during the time she would definitely read out the poem that is on here. So I'll show this to y'all. So this is the poem that apparently will open up the glacier and break that would be a dope checkbook cover. It'd be some fucking Hollywood bougie shit though. No, it actually would be an old person's like checkbook cover. Just like,
No, absolutely. I saw that and I immediately thought it was a Karen's checkbook.
I think of it as more of like the Werther's original Munchin old woman who takes some of those strawberry candies out of her purse and hands those to you.
There are Karens that age.
Yes, you're right. Very true. But I'm thinking this is like an older woman who like wears a flapper dress unironically.
Yeah. Or like just furs.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah,
all the
tons of furs. Tons of furs. Yep. So yeah, here's the poem. It's pretty dope. Let's see.
Get the finger snaps ready.
Yeah, we bow to she who wears the crown, let the world shiver with dread. Clad in winter's whitest gown, her snow enshrouds the dead. Her fury sheds but frozen tears as gray clouds issue forth. Her wind across the wasteland shears, bringing blizzards from the north. Ice-kissed flowers caught mid-bloom, beauty kept in all its grace. Summer's gone to silent tomb, it's stilling in her cold embrace. All the world in winter's white, sheathed in sleet and ice, set upon never-ending night, she conjures the paradise. Behold her everlasting rhyme, see how it covers all. Weep not for those she traps in time behind her glacial wall. Sovereign of summer's lost, general of winter's war, long live the queen of cold and frost, may she reign forevermore. It's a fucking dope-ass poem.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So she, after Velen transcribes the Frostfinger spell, she, before you arrive, actually.
I don't know how, but I knew that was the spell that you were gonna pick from that.
Yeah, it's basically the only spell in this book. She says, well, which one of you, this codicil has some properties that, as a sign of trust and partnership, I would bequeath it upon somebody. If you would like to be a little bit more...
We have Kalis trying to get us to sign his book. We don't need another person.
This is not about signing anything. This is about it protects you against the cold, holding upon this book.
We all look to the lamp.
Oh, to be fair, he has his own offering.
Yeah, a hand pops out of the lamp. Gimme!
It's mildly disconcerting.
I would say the smartest would probably be Thad, since he seems to take the brunt of almost everything.
I'm pretty robust against the cold weather. Makes me feel invigorated.
That does not what it seemed like earlier when we were doing the trials.
I was just a little winded, that's all. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my lower back, you see, it's still sore. So when I was doing that, it's just like, when you're trying to like walk through deep snow and your back hurts. And
Is it sore from all this stretching you're doing?
sore from putting the team on my back.
Got him. Nice. You just hear Kaelus's voice echoing from within his lamp. There's nothing good written in this book. It's only pictures. And this poem. Dang. But it does grant whoever is in possession. It doesn't have anything to do with attunement. Anybody who is in possession of the codicil has resistance to cold damage.
Okay, so we all just gather around and put a hand on the book.
Yeah, I guess so. If you really wanted to, just fucking
That's all.
huddle.
That's AOE huddle. Yeah.
And then when Hyrokin turns, we're all perfectly within swinging distance.
Exactly. Oh, there was something I wanted to look up, and I don't remember it. I think there was a statue. Can't remember where it was from, but there was a statue that you got from a treasure hoard somewhere.
Oh, I have a two-headed sculpture of a thing that runs off the list here.
Oh, it's you have Demogorgon.
Yeah.
We have the statue from the White Dragon's
I
Ward.
have the scrimshaw.
Okay, what does that say?
Mine?
Yeah, the White Dragon Slayer scrimshaw. I'll look it up if you don't have any details on it.
I mean, I have scrimshaw figurine of archer etched remove curse.
Well, there you go.
It removes curse.
So just keep that in mind. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That is a thing you have on you. As you arrive at Revel's End, the tower looms above you, and there is a great visual art piece of this. So here you go. Welcome to Revel's End, everybody.
Yeah, I remember this from Twitter like 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that mountain?
That is the mountain is called like this. The player handout says like the Windbreak. So the mountain is called the Windbreak. It's what keeps it's what keeps Revel's End in the lieu of the wind. And as you're arriving
where
there,
Rafiki takes Simba
it's
to
where you have
present
to
him.
fucking throw him off the top there.
Hyrokin, we're on an adventure.
New goals.
Yep.
The axe whispers to me, Hakuna Matata.
So, upon arriving, Mr. Angajuk rises from the depths, and Velen says, well, I think you have your ways of getting in there. According to your friends, the Silver Bullets, you have a missive of entry. And once you are inside, she once again hands this kind of sealed letter to you. Find the Warden and gives this to him. He owes me a favor, and I'm going to cash in on it. You should be able to question Velish Gant, prisoner 237.
So we're on the same page. What information exactly are we trying to get out of him?
Velish Gant knows where the entrance is, that we need to use this book to open.
Oh, right. It's all coming together now.
Just wanted to clarify, just in case we...
He will be... this will get you in. You have your way to get in. You have your way to get access to the prisoner. However, I will have to leave it up to you to be able to extract this information. Velish Gant is an absolute asshole, to put it bluntly. He tried and failed at taking over 10 towns years ago, which is why he is put in Revel's End by the Lord's Alliance.
Oh, don't you worry about us. I did a little knuckle crack. I have some ways of making people talk.
Last resort, Dad.
It's usually
No.
just talking at them until they can't take it anymore.
Oh, you all have so little faith. We'll see when we get there.
Also, for my own curiosity's sake, what favor could you possibly have provided for the warden?
A woman never tells.
No, she has a point.
I rouse up, pull a log from my waist, and make a little tick mark on it. Mm-hmm.
Let's just say the warden's in her little black book and not her spell book.
She smiles. I will stay here with Angujuk and wait your return. If you are able to extract the information from our friend, we will be able to make our way back to your to your bears and your vrogs and my kobolds, and we will make haste to the glacier. Sound good?
This sounds like a plan. Now let us go find the truth from this bad man.
Very good.
Just misunderstood.
Nope.
No, I understand perfectly.
All right. So as Angajuk rises up next to the dock, I'll actually put a... Do I have an Angajuk token? I do have an Angajuk token. Heck yeah. Forgot about that.
We're gonna get shot out as we rise above the surface.
Yay! No. There's Angajuk. It's your boy, Angajuk. All right, let's get you over to this map, shall we? Boing. So you find yourselves on the frigid docks here, and there is another ship that's docked here that is not on the map, but another ship. And as you look up into the sky, you can see a airship docking on the roof of the prison itself. Searchlights kind of highlight the big balloon of the airship as it anchors. You can see ropes falling down from it, and you can see people scurrying around on the deck of it. As you start to walk around on the docks here, you see that there are like two or three prisoners being unloaded from the ship that's docked there. You can see guards in Lord's Alliance uniforms with like a little bit of a different flair on it. You can see that they all wear matching Revel's End uniforms, and you immediately recognize that they are in the kind of like prison jumpers or jumpsuits, the same one that you found on that random dude who died in the snow and awoke as a White Walker, or a
4601.
Yeah. So there's Crix and Hyrokin. As you're up here, you hear the clink of the chained individuals. These three prisoners as they walk past you. They're one of the guards in the front, two guards flanking on either side, and a guard in the back. You just hear one of the guards just kind of gruffly, "Oh, excuse me. If you have business here, come back up. Follow us up to the elevator. We'll take you into the chambers."
Oh. Okay.
We're sure we
No,
could
this is
use
probably one of the nicer introductions we've had.
Yeah, usually there's a lot less yelling than I'm used to.
Let's ride this wave for now.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the guards are well armored. They bear, just as I said, all of them have this kind of a tunic that has the Lord's Alliance emblem on it, which is the golden crown on a field of red. And they kind of have like the arcane style, like the enforcer kind of helmets on that just kind of look a little bit kind of like show-offy or ornate, but yeah. So
flash, but they're still functional.
Yeah, exactly. So on the docks that you see here, you are just watching more prisoners being offloaded on the ship, and ahead of you, you see a sturdy wooden scaffolding that rises 160 feet from where you are up to the top of the cliff, where the prison itself looms over you. You hear one of the guards, "Are you coming?"
Oops, I have my pen out still.
Yep, we'll be right there.
Valhan, are you staying on the boat? What are you doing? Why are you on the whale? She just is. Okay.
How high? How high up is it on this lift to the top?
160 feet.
160 feet. Okay.
So
I was thinking about getting
I
some.
thought we were getting back on the whale, forgetting that we had just traveled from the whale.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, let me just.
Gotta check your quest log. Figure out which way to go.
Wait, it's been like 2 months since I launched the game. Where the fuck am I?
Yeah, you got the fast travel point now, so you just go wherever now.
Right, unlocked.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think I ever used the fast travel, guys. I always just went on the mountain. Just always.
Okay. So as you
Well, if
rise,
you can mount the
you
fast
take
travel,
the
though.
elevator clanks and churns as you sit there with like the 4 guards, the 3 prisoners, and the 7 of you. It rises up slowly. You can see Hongajok just kind of like bobbing in the frigid ocean below, just kind of peacefully splashing his tail back and forth. Definitely getting the attention of 1 or 2 of the dock workers who are still down there. But after a minute or so, you rise up to the top of the cliffside, and the door like slides open behind you. You can see a well-worn, well-trodden path, muddy footprints in it that leads to the entrance of Revel's End.
All right, official business. Let's keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You wait behind the other 2, the 3 prisoners and the 4 guards, as they, knock on the door, and you can see a thing slides open. Somebody looks out, another guard, it seems, and they are let in. Afterwards, the door closes, and you are up at the door itself.
Oh, random question for those 3 days that we were on the whale. Did we get a message from the Bullets about having tracked down Avarice?
Oh, they said, yes, you would have gotten a quick message from them. Good point. Like if you had checked in with them. There is no sign of Avarice or the Black Blades in 10 towns.
Noted.
Curious.
We'll probably run into them here soon.
Ariasa and Ariasa.
Okay.
Thank you, Neon. That's what I said in my head.
I vocalize the stupidity.
The door stands in front of you. There is the slit opens up again because they saw you were out there. You see a guard. Look out. What business do you have here at Revel's End? Please state it.
I believe that our companions, the Silver Bullets, sent a message ahead of us.
Oh, you actually have the message. They gave you a...
we have
It's a
some
physical
sort of-
thing.
Yeah.
It is ahead of us. Hold it up
Yes.
front.
So you have
He
two
hands the paper
you have 2 physical things. You have the sealed note from Velen and the scroll of like entry from the Lords of that's from the Silver Bullets, but from the Lord's Alliance.
Gotcha. Yep. So never mind. I didn't say that because Crix would
That
have
would be
remembered.
dumb.
Okay. So what do you do? Who's talking to these guys? Which one of you charismatic
not me.
motherfuckers are talking to this lovely guard on the inside here?
Y'all have about 3 seconds before Thad starts. So
I mean, hand him the note and see what he says first.
Okay.
Yep.
Hand him the note through the thing. He grabs it, looks at it. Right. Granted entry by the Lord's Alliance on the behest of the Silver Bullets. Alright. Come on inside. We have to give you, we have to go through the typical policies of having guests in here. Please follow me.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of pat downs.
Aye. Alright, follow me to this room. He lets you in. There's a 30-foot hallway here, and he gestures to a room to the west over here. Opens the door.
Quick note. As we're walking in, Val has like that kind of like Cora said pat downs, and this is also a little bit meta, But in thinking about
Well,
that curse,
basically, as you get in there, you definitely would. It would definitely peak, and it wouldn't be as meta as this guard. He says, "All right, we're taking you here to this guard room. You will leave all weapons here, as well as will be searched for any sort of concealed weapon as well. They will be returned to you upon exit of Revel's End."
so in the learning about this weapon on the 3 days, like blah 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 blah, that Hirokin is carrying, what do I know about it?
And
That
let
it's
it go.
cursed.
But okay, is it something
Yes.
like is it cursed and I can remove the curse from the weapon, or is it cursed and I can remove the curse from Hirokin?
Give me
because
a
I can mix
Arcana
it up
check.
Again.
Give me an Arcana check.
I don't have my arcane's
Arcana?
not-
What's that?
Yeah, I'm an artificer.
Sounds like a cool show.
Actually have Arcana.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Okay, that's definitely good enough. You, through your own studies of magical weapons and their properties, you know that, and I will look this up just to make sure. You know that a cursed item, usually magically cursed items, will remove the curse on the item, but will not remove any of the magical properties of it.
Okay, so I can
It removes the
basically
cursed.
nullify the curse.
So it's basically it's a weird thing. The item itself, the magical item itself, is cursed. The whole thing is that like you cannot deattune to that item as long as you're cursed to it, or you won't leave it. However, it's basically curing the curse on Hirokin, on the individual. It bestows a curse onto the individual. The weapon will be cursed, forever. If somebody else attunes to that weapon at another point in time, they will once again get cursed.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so I'm not removing the curse from the weapon, but I'm removing
You're
the curse
unclouding
impact on
Hirokin's
Hirokin.
mind. Yeah.
And the thing is, I think that would automatically unattune him as well. Yeah.
No.
No.
No,
Oh.
it just
Why-
it removes the
gives you
curse,
opportunity
allowing
to-
him, if he wanted to unattune to the weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, but if he remained attuned,
Then the curse returns, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
interesting.
If he unattuned to it at one point and then brought it, and like if he was away from
Then
it
the
for a certain amount of
curse
time and then reattuned to it, yes, because it's a cursed item. It doesn't just perpetually curse you. It's like because cursed items have the
It's like
weirdness
an
where it
ill.
says some magic items, some blah 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 blah. A magic item describes, attunement to a cursed item can't be ended voluntarily unless the curse is broken. The curse on this one is like he can't leave it. So, yeah, it's just like it's a strangeness to it.
I guess mechanically, it's essentially the curse is applied during the attunement process.
Yeah.
So then it's a static thing.
It
at
says
that
this
point.
axe is because the notes say this axe is cursed, and becoming attuned to it extends the curse to you.
Right. Yeah. So it's not like.
And as
a
long as you
constant
remain
aura
cursed,
on it.
you are unwilling to part with the axe.
So I can't remove the curse from the axe.
No.
But I can.
In
remove the
theory, you
curse from
could
Hirokin.
dispel the axe, which would remove the curse and the magic.
Yeah,
control.
exactly. Correct. Okay,
but
semantics. So what do you do
okay,
there?
So, point being, as we're approaching, it's kind of something that's like, and I remember that statue that I've got. Thank you, DM, for being.
I mean, our characters would remember that. Kind
Yeah,
of
that's what I was
shit.
thinking. No, because there was something I was like,
yeah.
oh no, it's a weird spell to remove it, but there was totally something that you did get at one point in time.
Yeah, because I was like, I didn't get remove curse or whatever. Like, I don't have that, and I don't have the ability to learn that. But yeah, I have the Scrimshaw figurine. So how, I don't know how that's used. If it's just something like I put down on a table and
You
it
tell
just
me
kind
how
of
it's. You can tell me how you would think to use it. It's basically it's going to more or less break afterwards. So you can tell me what happens.
I mean, no, I literally don't know how to like. it's a figurine that has remove curse in it. Like I don't
Just hit
know
them together.
how,
Yeah.
like-
so the figurine functions like a spell scroll of remove curse. Yeah.
You have to make the figurine kiss the item.
Yeah. You do what you want to do. You tell me what happens.
Now kiss.
Well, that's just there. Just like want to throw it at Hirokin.
Okay. So
Like I imagine he's just gonna get super upset when he's just like, okay, you need to leave your weapons here and blah 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 blah, and like, and I can imagine it's like knowing what we know about the weapon, Hirokin's gonna be like, this is bullshit, like go berserk.
he's gonna
And I
go
just wanna,
Second
like,
Amendment on their mother.
chuck it in his like, I just wanna,
You're
like,
trying to disarm my ass.
so I just
you
wanna,
guys
like,
are gonna have to
confiscate these claws, motherfucker.
From my cold dead paws.
yeah, so I'm just like, I feel like I just want to like kind of toss it at Hirokin, but like I guess would I know if it's something that I need to like hold it to it, or if I need to like turn it a certain way, or if
No,
I
I
just
think it's
do it, or is
hilarious
it
that
like,
you,
like,
if you just throw it at him, like panic, you just go, oh, panic, and you just yeet it at Hirokin.
yeah, I just reach into my bag of holding and like call for that, and then just like yeah.
Thank you for the laugh, Neon.
So you yeet it, and as you're in the hallway, like walking in, you start to hear the guard saying, "We're gonna have to confiscate weapons. We'll keep them in lockers here in the guard room." And immediately you can already start to see the hackles on Hirokin's back start to rise up when he hears that. And then Hirokin, out of nowhere, you just hear, "Yee!" And then the scrimshaw figurine comes whirling at your face and just clonks you in the middle of the head. As it does that,
Oh! I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that, and then could you get that for me? Sorry, I dropped it.
to Hirokin.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that he's holding it.
sure.
Hirokin picks it up and it disintegrates in his hand as you watch.
Son of a bitch.
As you watch the kind of now the dust from this scrimshaw figurine start to kind of waft and wrap around Hirokin for a moment, just and then as he breathes out, this like huffs, the dust just sprinkles everywhere else.
I'm literally thinking like, wow, Hiroki, you're so strong.
As we watch it like crumble in his hands, I look to the guard and go, well, as you can see, some of us are considered weapons in our own right. Does that mean we can't come in?
He looks around. He says, "Don't worry. We have dealt with folks like you and you." He points over at Crix, and he points at Hirokin, and he looks over at you, Cora, and he's just like, "I think those feathers considered. We'll figure it out." Hirokin, your eyes blink once, blink twice. They go really big cat eyes again, and that weird kind of like. Just like anxiety of like always wanting to know where your axe is just leaves you. For the purposes of this, because it would have been funny, but I do enjoy it. The curse of never wanting to part ways with the axe is gone. However, I still like the curse of Berserker because that is hilarious.
That's too fun to drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the like I can never let go of you thing is gone, but the Berserker part of this, I almost feel like that's just like a hilarious aspect of this axe.
Maybe it just comes back when you pick it up again, kind of a thing. After
Oh, actually, yeah. you can now leave it. So that's actually exactly what we were talking about. You put the axe, you're able to leave the axe, and it like just de-attunes with you. But as you enter, everybody gets pulled into this guard room, and there's lockers and stuff around here, and there's two other Revel's End guards. One of them walks up cautiously to you, Hirokin, as you're putting away like your weapons in one of the lockers. You're each shown a locker to put your weapons in. One of them walks up to you and says, "Sorry to bother you, Mr. Catman, but this is just policy." He holds out two heavy mittens to you. I'm sorry.
What am I going to do with those?
Get your ass in there, Demovan. As you
What
get
am I
in
gonna do
there,
with those?
Demovan, one of the guards
Or-
looks to you and just says, "You can have 2 lockers. As he looks at the array of weapons on your back.
It's okay. They're compact.
Okay.
Take off the quiver.
What? How's that fit? I'm not gonna ask. Adventurers are always so
Feather me
fucking
down.
weird.
I'm imagining all your spears going like choo choo choo.
Yeah,
Like, collapsing in on each other.
Yeah, they're totally like
Or like those
tents,
lightsaber, like those fake lightsaber things.
like tent poles. You start folding them
Yeah,
up, and
yes,
somehow
yes.
they just all match together.
I've got the sword. I've got the laser rifle. I've got 40 darts.
Yep.
Yeah, so
I've
what does
got-
this scene look like? I would love a quick description. Like, yeah, so Crix, you start off, you just have like this absurd amount of random weaponry as these 3 guards just watch everybody empty their arsenal here. So Crix, what are you doing?
I mean, so definitely, I've got a spellcasting focus, a staff. Put that in there. Put my glowing sword in there. I've got a spear that I throw in there.
Clang, clang.
I've got, yeah, like I said, 40 darts, which I've never used, not once. I've got 10 silvered sling stones.
Oh, wait until you hear my.
Okay, so you got silver
all
sling
the
stones.
weapons I've
Okay,
ever used.
anything else,
Yep.
Mr. Crix?
I've got a hunting trap. And I think that's it. I think that's the only things that you could consider weapons. My
The guard
laser
walks
rifle.
up to you, Crix, and he
The
just
laser
says,
rifle, yeah.
he says,
In that big ass gun.
I'm sorry to bother you as well, Mr. Lizard Man. He holds out what looks to be like a mouth guard.
No, Jesus.
Can you not take my word for it?
It's just
Does it have a
policy.
lock?
No, it doesn't have a lock. It's just it's a bit of
That's
thing to.
Probably need a lock.
It's just a bit of thing to keep the fangs.
You need like a muzzle.
We don't want it.
Pollock,
We
yeah,
don't
but-
go to the extremes of muzzles. That would be inhumane. So
To
we're
be
just.
honest, his breath is worse than his bite.
Oh, well.
Ew.
To be fair, I've never
Or
bitten
the
you.
words that come out of his mouth.
You can ask them, how many times have I bitten you guys?
7.
Almost once.
Please,
Okay,
yeah,
Dad, training doesn't count.
just please. It'll make things easier inside. Look, you can keep it if you want. I don't want it back after it's been in your mouth.
That's what she said. Oh,
Yeah, it's
Oh.
I will take it from him and, like, pretend like I'm putting it in my mouth and just palm it.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Yep.
You see that shit?
I'm gonna use inspiration. on this
Hell
one.
yeah, it's important.
Never shown,
Yeah.
like,
we only use inspiration on the
Wait,
most
what the-
important.
Yeah, I just
Why
went
you got
twice.
twice?
Okay, no, that's
I
fine.
don't know.
He just like looks at you curiously.
I just keep my
Alright.
mouth closed.
Just don't bite
are you kind of
anybody.
puffing your lips?
I know.
Valhalla, you said what are you doing with all your stuff?
Yeah, so I'll take my quarterstaff, which I just have out, off my back, which you
Have a staff?
I've never used. Yep, see?
Just
Yep.
pulls out like.
No, that's just on my back.
Oh.
And then the stuff out of the bag of holding. So let's see, what do I have? I have
Drop off the bag.
Yeah, probably just drop off the bed.
No. Because I can just reach into my bag of holding and grab exactly what I need. So I'll grab the rifle, the laser rifle.
Mhm.
And I'll set that inside carefully, and then I assume all of my little poison spray bottles. I'm like, did these count? You want these in there too?
I don't know. What do they do?
They'll kill ya.
To be fair, they also are a tool.
Yeah, I don't know. You should have gone to the bathroom during the break. We don't have bathrooms here in Revel's End. Yeah,
Okay,
just
I unload my notes. I unload some of my poison spray. Unload my caustic brew. I unload.
Yes,
my
thank
light
you. Oh God,
crossbow, I
that
unload
smells.
my
Please don't
quarter
break
staff,
it.
I unload my acid arrows. I unload
Okay.
my catapult.
Catapults? What?
I have a catapult.
You just casually carry a fucking catapult.
Well,
Oh,
her
shit, you are
catapult
the Matrix
spell
lobby
is
speed.
literally a catapult. So yeah.
Just in case we ever need to throw something.
All right. So she removes all that stuff.
So all the weapons that you guys have never seen me use,
We're just strapped and we don't even know it.
chilling in this bag of holding. Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't we just put this bag of holding? Shit.
Hyrokin, what are you unloading?
I no longer have my throwing fish. So, yeah. The javelin, and my war pick, my axe, the vial of acid, vial of jellyfish stingers.
What? Jellyfish stingers?
Yes.
He's brought it up before.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting about that.
When you reach episode 40 in a D&D campaign, you start to have a big
You start to have
weird
an
shit.
inventory, that's for damn sure.
My bag of tricks.
Oh,
which is
you
currently
don't
set to
need
Badger.
that's just a fuzzy bag. You don't need there's limited space.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh, remember Zolo's bag of holding?
Zolo.
Then that's about it.
All right. Yeah, and you got the meetings. That's good. Mr. Halfox, I know that I've seen your type before, and I know your hands are deadly weapons. I'm gonna have to.
Really racist.
You're gonna wait. Would you just
It
give me a
was.
quick second? He takes red tape and just kind of like wraps it around your wrists. That's just to indicate that we've acknowledged that we can't remove your hands and that you'd probably be able to use them if we put them in gloves. So that's your weapon tie for the convention. I mean, the Revel's End.
You don't have any of those incredible bulk foam hands that you could put them in?
Oh yeah, you're right. We forgot about that. 1 second. Goes into the
feel like
a box, pulls him back out, and just gives Thad basically giant foam fingers.
Don't you think that'll just make him stronger?
It says he's number one.
This is okay.
If it does, then I'm confused about that. Also, yes,
So,
please put away anything else that you have. What is?
Yeah, no, I've got.
What does Cora put away? Just the.
My sword and my other sword. And then I pull out 6 pairs of shackles. Do these count as weapons?
No.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Does this count as a weapon? And I pull out a scaling pin.
I don't know what.
Background stuff is weird.
I don't know what you know what? Things are a little bit loosey-goosey here, and, we can... If somebody picks up a chair and bashes somebody over the head, it's considered a weapon. We can't cover everything. You can keep that, because I don't know what it is.
Neat. Okay.
So looking through my inventory, I've got some questions.
Yes.
Like, what is my green glow potion, my cold potion, my warm orange potion, or my that shit clear potion?
I think 3 of those were Valhalla potions, which...
Yeah.
No, they
those
were...
from the first tower we went to.
Yeah.
With,
You just haven't identified them at all.
Yeah, because we haven't had anyone who could. We have Velen now, so maybe she can identify them for me.
Yeah.
Wait, can't... yeah, whatever. We can always identify them by
No,
using
just
them.
bring that up,
That's-
and Valhalla would
that's
probably be able. If they're potions, Valhalla would be able to figure them out as well, just from inherent alchemy supply stuff.
In that case, yeah.
Pull out the jar with my pet beetle. Does these count as a weapon?
No.
Are you sure? Like, someone could be allergic, and then could get out, and
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I think they're only looking for things that are explicitly designed with violence in mind.
Yeah, they have the tag on them that says weapon, 2-handed, light, finesse.
I look at my core
Reloading.
staff. Yeah, look at that. Wait, holy shit! It actually says it right here. It's embedded in my staff.
Somebody carved it into the.
That fourth wall has taught Thad how to read.
Yeah.
Wait, I've always known how to read. I'm very slow.
Nice.
Okay, I think that's it then. I say that as like I kind of push my wing behind me.
Yeah, they don't really.
Good.
I was just saying they don't really recognize the wing as a weapon per se, for sure.
I imagine Thad reads one letter at a time and then goes back and connects them all and then figures out what the word is.
And I also mouth it out as I'm
Yes.
reading it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if it's important, but the only things I would have on me that need to be going are the staff and the laser rifle.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot I've got a little black book that records my dreams.
I will as I hand them over though, I'll wink at the guard. Yep, you've completely disarmed me. Yep.
Don't you still have?
Nope. Nope. I'm completely weak as a newborn babe. I can't do anything right now.
I don't think most newborn babes can punch somene's throat so they suffocate.
All right, we're done with this. We're done with this. Come on, we're gonna take you to see the warden. He's in the panopticon.
I still have
Maybe this is the reason we don't get warm welcomes when we go places.
One of many. But I still have the we are number one fingers, right?
Yes, you do.
Perfect. Okay, I'm holding this up in the air as we go.
Very good.
Ooh, beat state.
Okay. So they lead you out. They lock your weapons up. One of them has the key, and they lead you out into the hallway, and you find yourselves led into the main panopticon area. And I'll just move you there right now. It is exactly that, a panopticon. If you don't know what panopticon is, Google that shit because it's really cool. It's ye olde.
I just learned.
Yeah, it's a ye olde jail. As you get in here, you see towering above you multiple stories of prison cells with rail or with walkways that encircle them as they go higher and higher and higher. And in the center, you see a tower rising up from the center. Once again, with windows, with large kind of like arrow slit windows that look down upon those cells as well. That is, you are in the panopticon area, and then the watchtower is in the center. There are actually this place is completely well lit. You can see that there are what seem to be magical flame spells or magical flames that are in sconces in the walls that are continuously lighting the corridors and the hallways here in this area. As you enter here, you hear that, the typical kind of prison movie thing of people just throwing jeers fresh meat. Just somebody just fucking yells out in giant. You hear things rattling, and you just hear the
This is pretty. This is the Guardians of the Galaxy scene.
It is, exactly, yeah, as you get in here.
That's also Panopticon.
It is, yep. The guard says, all right, wait here. I'm going to go get the warden.
I was looking for foam fingers, and I found that.
Yeah. Oh.
Also, the amount of foam finger ones that were political is weird to me.
Not really, in this day and age.
For America, politics is now a spectator sport, which is
politics is now a personality.
Unfortunately, it's no longer an alignment of ideals. It's something you have to be part of your character.
My alignment is chaotic political.
Yeah, you brand yours. It's branded.
Oh Jesus!
Yep, that's a good phone.
Beautiful.
That's great.
That's amazing.
I'm trying to figure out where the hell is the warden's chambers.
On the other end of it.
Those two back to back is fantastic.
foam on my fingers.
R21. What the fuck this place is? Oh, there he is. Oh, he actually is a guy. All right, well, disregard the fucking weird token that they gave him, but the warden appears. Him. He looks like that.
Yeah, it's
He's a mage. Lol.
That is, I think, the default Archmage art.
Or mage, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, he comes out to greet you, and the other guard stands back, kind of like at the entranceway where you were let in. And the warden, whose name is Warden Marta Marthanis. Nice.
Damn, their parents were not kind.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a Marta Marthanis. Okay. Well, the warden looks to you all and asks, "All right. So why are you here? I see that you have a missive from the Lord's Alliance granting you entrance, and I only assume that you are here not to just observe our accommodations, as it were. Please speak plainly."
No.
We hand him the note from Velen.
"What is this?" Looks at it. He looks at it. You see his eyes kind of go wide when he sees the seal of it. You watch as he doesn't do a good job of hiding it. You watch as he glances up, his eyes dart to the guard at the door, who is kind of absentmindedly just leaning there, more so watching the rest of the prisoners who are still making obnoxious noises, rattling the bars, giving you jeering at you, just kind of giving you all just a lot of either insults or trying to get your attention. He steps closer to the group. "If I know who this came from..." "Oh, Jesus. Is she here?"
Outside.
"Good. All right." He cracks the seal on it, opens it up. You watch his eyes, and it's very easy to see as he's reading the contents of it. He's just his eyes go wide for a moment. And there's it's hard to tell whether it's a look of disgust or a look of oh yeah. It's you know what I mean? It's the he's reading and he's doing the face of the kombucha girl.
Oh. Hi, Momo.
Like this. the
Reading the fucking letter from The Witcher about the unicorn.
Oh yeah. We need one unicorn. After he reads it, he lets out a long sigh, crumples up the paper, and just walks over to one of the continual flame spells and just puts it in it. You can tell Velen that her debt is paid, or that her favor is she no longer has that favor.
Well, that's contingent on us having our way with certain somebody.
A conversation with.
All right. Who is it that you want to have a conversation with?
I'm looking through my notes.
I do not recall.
I thought it was in the letter, which is why I handed the letter.
No.
I swear I wrote it down.
Let's scroll back up in my notes. It goes back a while ago. We got, or at least when we first heard the name.
I think it was John Cena.
One of the cells opens up and horns play as John Cena comes running. Yeah, are you sure about that? Comes running into the prison. No, it's prisoner 237.
Oh, yeah, 237.
The warden lets out a sigh. Fine. Makes sense that she would want you to talk to him, being that she is, well, that they used to be of the same order. I guess they still are of the same order. If she had come in here, she would have been put under arrest in an instant. Probably smarter that she stays wherever she is. Okay. Please, wait here. We will gather your prisoner. We have an interview chamber that we allow visitors to talk to the prisoners in.
What kind of equipment do you have in there?
He will be put in a chair with an anti-magic field placed upon him.
Can we, wait, hold up. Can we, not do that? For reasons. Can you just have a regular chair to sit in?
I don't think that would be a wise idea.
I don't see how this helps us, Dad.
Well, your eyes are not open yet, but that's understandable.
I understand you want to cast a particular spell, but also it's probably more beneficial that we don't allow 237 to be casting spells at us.
Nizad is his name, I'm pretty sure, by the way.
Also, there's... okay, so real quick question. How far does this anti-magic field extend? Roughly?
We keep it on the chair. The chair itself has shackles for arms and legs. You will be able to still converse with the prisoner. But I will be in the room as well, supervising.
Disappointing. Very well.
I have no hands to object with, so...
Just
I mean,
raises
I
the
have like
mittens.
finger foams. Yeah, you have mittens, I have foam fingers. This must look hilarious, is what I'm saying.
Look like the fucking crowd at a hockey game.
Yeah. Your terms are acceptable.
All right. I will have the guards fetch the prisoner. He signals to one of the guards at the door, and two more enter in. They walk across the panopticon and unlock a prison, or open the doors of a prison cell to the southeast, and bring out this guy.
Bro, it's D&D Elvis.
It's D&D Elvis.
It's Chins, the man.
He reminds me of Volo.
Exactly, yeah. So he's brought, you can see that he has, even though it shows that he has, like, you know, noble clothing on, he has the prisoner's uniform on. He is in shackles, and you can immediately tell that the shackles have some sort of runic work on them. They are the typical prisoner shackles of on his hands, and then chain connecting to some loose shackles that are on his ankles as well. He looks up at you all when he gets close, and there is an immediate sneer on his face.
What do these folks want with me? Just looks like another idiot group of adventurers.
Not the ones in shackles.
Where you're wrong.
Wow.
You're the progenitor idiots.
Mouth on that one. Fine. Take me to the chair. Onward.
Get many visitors.
Wait, can I get actually, I want to do an insight check, if possible, on that. Is this a common occurrence? Or is this a big bluff to try to give him a sense of...
Insight?
Yeah. Like he's trying to own the... 13.
As far as you can tell, he is putting on a show. He's definitely putting on airs right now, for sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the warden looks at him and just says, Gant, I never get tired of hearing that stupid mouth chat, because it's always so good when we can put you back in your cell and you can shut up again.
I can make that permanent if you want.
No.
I was about to say.
No, we do not do that in here. Please, follow me. Walk this way. He starts to do a funny walk.
Yeah.
He leads you to the west. I'll move you all to the chamber. So he leads you to the west. The two prison guards plonk Velesh Gant in in a chair there. I'm gonna fucking grab all you and
Holy first thought Clonk was gonna be one of the guards' names.
Clonk and Gonk.
Out of curiosity, how much damage are we allowed to do to?
Please do
prisoner
not
in-
damage the prisoners. This is still a legitimate establishment. We are not a torture chamber. We are under the Lord's Alliance. We keep things on the up and up.
Yes, us too.
You may. I will watch over them, guards. He dismisses Clonk and Gonk as they. All right, zug leave.
Something you doing?
Okay, now that they're gone.
He leans. The warden just leans back against the wall. You may question him, but I'll be watching. You have 30 minutes.
All right. I mean, immediately I'll try this, even with the anti-magic. We'll just see if it works. I don't think it will, but there's no harm in attempting it. Over that. I mean, it's a 10 or 15-foot radius sphere, so this entire room will have us all speaking the truth now.
As you do
I
that,
like it.
Thad, So Thad, as you do that, that's kind of like as the guards leave the room. The warden definitely sees you attempting to cast a spell, smiles, and hits a button on the wall behind them.
The button of counterspell.
Just step away from that.
Oh, spray bottle. Bad mage.
So wait, what happens exactly?
I will tell you.
Okay.
What is your spell save DC?
Only 13.
Okay, and you're targeting.
Well, it's a 50-foot radius sphere, so this entire room. It's just going to be not the entire room. Sorry, it would be like right here.
If you center it on him, we could all be out of the range of it.
Yeah, if you step back, that's fine.
I don't want that though.
That is
I want this.
Not it benefits him.
Yes, I want this.
I will be over.
So
here,
there's a flare of magic, Thad, as your spell apparently starts to take hold, and you watch as it falls upon all the area around the prisoner. Those who are in there, you may do a charisma saving throw if you want to.
Wait,
Yes,
motherfucker.
Well, I mean, he should have been in there when I was cast.
What the fuck?
Oh yes.
Yes.
So as you cast the spell, Velish Gant, prisoner 237, levels his eyes at you, Thad, and he says, and then he like looks past you and he looks at the warden, and he just says,
Cheeky. You thought you could let them cast some spells on me, Velish Gant, the former Archmage of the Arcane Brotherhood, almost taking over 10 towns? Stupid.
and with that, the button
All I
gets
heard was former.
the button gets you with that you hear the as the button gets clicked again, and all of the effects on all of you fall. The warden looks and just looks at you, Thad, and says, "Thought it might be worth a shot. You're on your own now."
Oh, he dropped the counter spell, the spell shield or whatever, and then he turned it back on when it didn't. work on
So,
him.
who sent you? Who sent this ruddy little band of adventurers to come and question Velish Gant?
Don't drop the shit. You know the only reason people come here is for the information, you know?
I don't know anything.
Look, we can do this the easy way, or we can play good cop, bad cop, bad cop, bad cop, bad cop.
You really don't want to see what these foam fingers can do.
The good cop will end your misery.
Okay,
sooner.
I see.
Did he get turned on by that? Now I'm a little bit worried.
He, you see him like kind of like he attempts to like raise his hands in like protest, but his hands are strapped to the chair.
Okay. No need to get testy. We can be, cooperative in this, yes? What's in this for me?
I look towards the warden and then back to him.
I get
and
such little information from the outside world. It'd be so nice to learn a little bit more of some of the things that are out there. Some news, perhaps. Some tidbits.
Dugan's Hole is a shithole.
It's cold
Okay.
and whales are now
It's
talking.
cold outside.
I gave birth to a slad.
Even you just hear like a quiet like what from behind you as the warden just kind of like looks at you.
Yeah, accurate.
All of that information is curious, but it's nothing that really piques my interest, I could say. If you gave birth to a slad, that's pretty admirable, but
We killed it.
as you did. How about this? I have a proposition for all of you. It's fairly simple. Nothing that you can do right now, this moment. But I would love for you to, let's say, be my sponsors. I'm going to rot in this hole, and I'm getting tired of it. I feel like I am better suited for not being behind bars. Seems that you have some pull, or else you wouldn't have gotten your way in here, and this lovely little warden wouldn't let you talk to me, and you wouldn't have been able to make it in here with very little effort. So, why don't you
We're
use
very
that?
charismatic.
Why don't you use that substantial pull that I know you have, and petition
What do you
for
say?
me to be set free?
Yep, totally.
Wait.
I don't think
the
you're
exact
in the kind of
phrasing-
position to be.
Hold on. If I understand, though, you asking us to petition for your freedom, correct?
So if we petition for your freedom, you'll work with us.
I turn around. Hey, Warden, can he go?
No,
That
he
Well,
absolutely
we've done all we can do.
no. I will unless I mean the warden looks at you and just says, "I will be frank.
Tried.
I'll be frank. He can be let go if
I'll be
something comes
fine.
down from the Lord's Alliance, telling us that his sentence has been communicated or whatever. But he's currently
That's
serving a
going to,
life
like-
sentence in here. Pretty tough.
I mean, we could just get 1,000 gold of diamond dust, kill him, and come back.
So, all of you are very shit at negotiating.
I am a master negotiator.
Guys, he already said we do this. Give us information, and then later on, try to uphold our end of the bargain.
How can I... How can I know you're not just gonna walk out of here and not do anything? You obviously are here for something that I have, and... Well, my lips are sealed until you can guarantee me something.
The longer your lips are sealed, the closer we come to, frozen Deathland. It's not as fun as it sounds.
Let's just say our good cop is really good at turning a blind eye.
You also don't gain anything from not telling us anything.
Well, what exactly do you have in mind, majestically chopped fellow?
Well, as I said, secure me a missive from the Lord's Alliance, granting me my freedom. And if you do that, and then he leans in, or if you just break me out, I will give you riches beyond your dreams from the from the Tower of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Insight
Yes.
check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Huh.
Oh,
He has
my
no
God.
intention of ever fulfilling these things if you get him out.
You're a shit liar.
Well, also, I don't think that was what we were here for in the first place. Therefore, you're talking in angles to us.
Just about that.
Yeah,
Or it's just
we don't give a
pinching
shit.
the bridge of our nose.
Fine.
Okay, here's an alternate offer to you, sir. I don't punch you or do weird things with my foam knuckles, and you tell us something we want to know that is not the riches of these towers of yours.
All right. What is it that you want to know? Why have you come all the way here to see little old Velish Gant in Revel's End in this cold asshole of the world?
All we
There's
want to
the
know
entrance.
is a simple direction.
Entrance to what? This prison? Your mom's house? What?
Why'd you act stupid? I thought you were supposed to be, a great wizard. Ooh, you almost took over the 10 towns. You're not showing your greatness at the moment.
Yeah, Thad could have done that, and he's twice the idiot you are.
Yeah.
At least.
Thank you.
His eyes measure the room for a moment.
You said entrance, right?
We have the books. We need to know where the entrance is.
The very cold one.
You, from whoever's holding Kalis's lamp, you hear a boing as the book pops out of the of the lamp. With that, you see his eyes go wide.
You actually got it. The Codicil of White. You are crazy. The lot of you.
Crazier than you know. Do you really want to test how far we'll go?
Well,
I wiggle my thumb
You've
hands.
peeked. He does the look of he does the fucking Leonardo DiCaprio Django Unchained look.
You had my curiosity, and now you have my attention.
And then will you give us your directions?
Give me a bit of a promise. If you're not going to free me, at least come back and tell me about it. Netherese City, lost in the ice for ages. The magic contained within there would be absolutely mind-boggling. Stuff that we haven't been able to see for ages. Possibly magics that nobody has ever been able to cast before. Items,
To be fair,
power.
there's no guarantee we're going to live long enough to come back, but
But as you say, you just want a bit of a promise. I can't speak for the rest of us, but if everything goes well, I will promise to return to recount the tales of what we found. To the best of my memory.
Can you
I look at the warden to see if that's okay.
The warden
back.
looks and just says, "If you're able to get back in here, yes. You're good enough. You haven't tried to fuck things up just yet. I like you."
Just wait.
I'll record our
We haven't used
grand
our full
journey.
30 minutes.
Velish can't. Velish reaches, kind of like wiggles his hand that's, underneath the lock.
Shake on it, would ya?
I'll point my foam finger so he can grab it.
No, not that fucking weird contraption.
Oh,
Somebody who's got hands.
Maybe someone who has free hands, so it can't be me.
Yeah.
I sigh and reach out a hand.
Okay. He shakes it.
Says, good.
There's no buzzer.
There's no buzzer.
Disappointed.
I just hope that you honor this decision.
I shall reserve one of my
And
laws.
as he holds your hand, Kolra, you get that like fucking suddenly you just feel like you're just knocked backwards. Everybody kind of like sees Kolra's head like kind of jolt back. And we just get the camera just gets that fucking super fast zoom of like flying over the snow, going over mountain crags, and then in the distance, Kolra, your vision fills with what looks to be just a monumental wall of ice. And you go closer and closer and closer until you see a waterfall that's pouring down it, frozen. And then as you get close, you can see that waterfall conceals an entrance.
Really? Secret
I was literally
behind the waterfall?
Cora comes back and goes, "Are you fucking oldest trick in the goddamn book?" It's behind a waterfall, guys.
Oh,
Wait.
we didn't need to come here.
Why
I
would
literally would have figured that
Well,
out.
to be fair, it's pretty far, and
How can there be a waterfall if the water is frozen?
it's an ice fall, Thad.
It doesn't make sense.
Water
No.
becomes ice.
Obviously.
It's a water solid. It's a water frozen.
I have to go refer to my logs on this one, but I will understand when we see it. Probably. Maybe. No
I'll
problem.
make sure to send him back to see you.
Yeah, Cora, like the last thing that vision is, it does like a little zoom out of like, oh yeah, there it is on the map type of thing.
Mini map, yeah.
Yeah, your mini map's updated. He looks to you all and he just says,
Well, won't you just promise to come back and see me sometime soon? Seems that you're all on the right track. Hopefully the city doesn't kill you when you arrive.
Luckily, we have a pretty powerful mage that's going to be guiding us.
Oh, well, thank you, Crix.
You're welcome.
He smiles and he says,
Oh, don't worry. I can already know who you are with. Kind of, you're her type, aren't you?
Unfortunately.
I'm a lot bigger than her type, thank you very much.
You're just the evolved version of her type.
In this room right now.
I'm the Charizard to her Charmanders.
If I may ask a unrelated question.
Of course, you still have time, it seems.
Why did you want 10 Town?
I was bored. It was something that just kind of came up. Decided to come up here and just... Well... I saw the potential, you know? It had potential. But, well... I kind of went off the books, as it were. The Arcane Brotherhood, was not so aware of, my actions. I wanted to establish a protection racket. Tried to turn the town against Devessa Shane and Bryn Shander. I was going to become the head speaker of 10 towns. Stabilize the economy. But a group of dastardly adventurers like you thwarted my schemes.
Trust me, there's no group like us.
The fact that you call it a scheme yourself is not very...
I'm away with it too.
If it wasn't for the silly adventurers.
I just... Oh... This was before Oral.
Are you also saying that the Nephri cities were not part of your plan at all?
No, not really.
Okay, that's an inside check for me again. I want to... Is this fucker lying to me?
Sorry, can you repeat the question as well? It doesn't really matter, but what was the question?
It's not... Was his actions... I'll just say it was because I was asking, was his intent guided at all by the existence of these Nephri cities?
Oh, no. Yeah. He says no, not at all, and you're just like, okay, cool.
Yep, got it. Well, I do have
This
one
was
more
before
question.
Oral showed her face, yes?
Yes.
Or after?
I think so. Can't remember. It's always stupid and snowy up here anyways.
I think megalomaniacs kind of get to know each other if they were both trying for the same thing.
It's an untapped resource up here. Too bad for the terrible snow and whatnot.
Right. I do have one follow-up question for you, if you have the moment. Well, you have to have the moment because we're still here. Anyways, what can you tell us about Avarice?
He smiles and he says,
Oh, a tiefling albino? I think she has a promising future.
Red flag! Red flag!
he leans in close to you. He leans in close to you, Thad, and whispers,
And she paid me a little visit not but 3 days ago.
I do my best to not widen my eyes, but they probably
Don't
go.
tell the warden.
I glanced at the warden. I was gonna say, I glanced at the warden to see if they were listening.
At this point, I'm gonna engage. I'm engaging Slugward. I'm gonna get surface thoughts, and I don't know how this works with the anti-magic thing, but I'm gonna try.
Slugward goes and doesn't do anything.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh shit! It's not always a slump. I promise.
You're
3 days ago.
You wouldn't be privy to let us know what you were talking about, would you?
All I got to say is you better move quick.
You told her.
He smiles.
She doesn't have the book.
Nope, but then she will be waiting. She'll be waiting for us. So the way we're going, if we're behind, we have to. Unfortunately,
She's a bitch, not stupid.
No, we have to try to get ahead of her. Luckily, we have all sorts of party wagons to get there. Perhaps we can get ahead of them.
Well,
also have a whale.
Find them.
Well, I'm pretty sure the whale's not going to help us.
Fast.
Plus, we need to get into the glacier, is my understanding.
He leans back in his chair and he just says,
I think we're done here. I do love some competition. Keeps me entertained. I wonder who's gonna be the victor of this. It's exciting. Warden, it's dinner time, isn't it? I'm getting hungry.
You look like you could skip a few meals, buddy.
Oh, no. How insulting.
And the warden, looks down at his non-existent watch and says, well, yep, it's about that time.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. About that time, eh?
Oh, right.
He presses another button, and you hear like a buzzer in the distance, and the two guards that were there, Clonk and Bonk, come back in. Right. They unshackle. They put the walking shackles on Gant, unshackle the chair, stand him up, and start moving him out of the room. Gant just gives you all a wide smile as he's led out, and he just says, "Good luck. You're going to need it."
If we're successful, I will return and I have many questions and many logs to fill out with you. Don't worry about it.
He means literal.
He just
You'll
kind
find
of
out.
Velish just lets out a little kind of like nonchalant, cheeky whistling song as he's led back to his cell. The warden looks to you all and just says, "All right, appreciate you not getting violent or anything with him. It would have been a bad look if that would have happened. Tough luck about the Zone of Truth spell, though. Sorry about that."
Seeking truth is never a guaranteed thing. Thank you for letting me try it, though.
He was a pretty terrible liar.
Well, seems like you got a lot of exciting things to head off to. There's no other business here. We'll send you on your way. Seems like you got a bit of urgency, don't you?
Yep, let's get going.
I may make a request.
Yes. Well, what would you like?
Sure to keep track of who comes to visit him.
He nods.
Of course.
I'm sure you already did, but
Do you have some concerns?
No, just has anyone actually come to visit him any time recently before us?
He nods.
Yes. No, not but like let's say 3 days ago. Someone came in. I wasn't able to supervise their interrogation as we had a bit of a riot on our hands at the time. But they were a nice individual, lovely young lady. She came with it seemed like one of her knight errants or some sort of protector.
let her charm fool you, my man.
Wait, whose authority does she speak? We had to go through many hoops to just get access to this particular individual.
The guard said that she had all the right paperwork. Seemed pretty straightforward.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's one of the mages of his ilk.
Anyways,
I will
we're
have
now
to
3
have
days.
words with those guards. We'll get down to the bottom of this, I promise. Apologies.
I would recommend don't. Oh, maybe keep that to yourself for the time being.
Yeah. And we're about 3 days behind, so we really got to get moving.
Keep track of what's going on.
We will find a way to relay a message if Gant has any other visitors or shows any signs of strange activity.
You can get it to the silver bullets. They'll figure it out.
He nods.
Right. We'll relay it through them. Appreciate it.
All right.
Also, all our shit to negotiating.
We got our information, therefore we're good at it.
That's not really how that works.
That's the equation, baby.
Hey, just
All right.
because we blast backwards into things doesn't mean it doesn't work.
So you are led back to the locker room chamber. The warden leads you back there, where the guards unlock the lockers, give you back all your weapons, undo the foam hands and the gloves. One of them looks at Crix and it's just like, you can keep the mouth guard. That's not a problem. And then you
Can
are.
I keep my foam fingers?
I'll hand him the mouth guard and say I never even used it.
The guard reluctantly takes it. They look to you, Thad, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, you could take it. I mean, they're kind of like souvenirs." And now you look at it and it says like Revels End Rockets or something like that. It's like their local sports team. I mean, it's a prison. It's a prison. They gotta have like the prison yard sports team, right?
I look at him. I look at him,
He's
look back at him.
Smile or whatever.
Yeah, I just look up at them and like, I love it. I'm gonna wear these for the rest of my adventure.
I put a hand on Demivan's shoulder and say, "We are all in danger from here on out."
They say it'll be the Revels End Rock Trogs.
Nice.
So you can put a Revels End Rock Trog foam finger in your inventory.
One of the most unique items I've had, but I'm okay. Rebels.
All right. You're led back outside. Oh, and by the way, it was actually really nice in here. They actually have magical temperature, like thermostat. It is kept at a balmy 68 degrees within Revel's End at all points in time.
Should we just leave?
Turn it down.
Should we just leave the lamp here? Might be happier. It's like letting your favorite pet go, but knowing they'll be better off for it.
Kaelus's voice echoes from within the lamp.
I know it's warm here, but I ain't about to be no bitch in jail.
Let's be honest. Kaelus would be the Bubba of his prison.
He'd have them all sign his book.
Sign my book. All right, so you're led back outside where the bracing cold just like smacks you in your face after being in this kind of pretty warm interior. You're led back to the elevator, and the lever is pulled from in here, and the elevator heads back down to the docks. Back on the docks, you just see the splash of a tail as Angajuk greets you there, and you are going to be we end the session with you jumping back onto the boat deck of Angajuk as Velen like basically looks at you with and like, did you get the information?
Know where the door is.
It's behind a waterfall.
Excellent.
Did you know he was hooking up with Avarice?
I don't think you're using that term correctly.
I think I
But I
am.
also don't think that he isn't.
You're right.
Just Velen gives you a look and just says, "A woman never tells." And Angajuk goes, "All aboard! Keep your hands in the vehicle!" And then dips beneath the cold waves again.
Points
All I'm
being,
saying-
Avarice is 3 days ahead of us.
All I'm saying is he must be packing.
She when you say that, Crix, she just like we just end the session with her going, "Well, shit, Scheiße." And we'll
we
pick
gotta
up on
figure
there
out
next
how to
time.
Hell yeah.
So we got to figure out how to make up 3 days of time. But we also
Time travel.
we also don't know how they're getting there either.
So yeah, so that's so think about that for next time. They were so your timeline is like as follows, right? Like they as far as you know, Avarice came and visited 3 days ago. There is no sign of them in 10 towns, as according to the Silver Bullets.
Yeah.
And here is so you guys are. If you zoom out, you're at Revel's End. The location is that dot. way out there.
So so it's right at the where the glacier.
Well, we're gonna have to go back to the
reaches.
bell to get our vehicles.
Yeah.
So
We also
so we-
have the key.
We also the other thing, yes, but we also know they're going to likely set an ambush first or something. That's
Right,
only
but-
60 miles.
But
At our
through the
level,
snow.
right? But at our level, what we got to figure something. We might be able to make that. Whether we have any ways of getting flight, if we have any ways of accelerating this, changing the weather.
You can go back and threaten another shopkeep.
Lol.
Is that in character or not? I really can't tell at this point.
It worked the second time, so it could be either.
So currently it's a 50-50, so we just need to threaten 2 shopkeepers anytime we want something done.
Interesting. It is funny though. It's only 60 miles. It's just a very difficult 60 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question is, would it be quicker to go? No, it wouldn't. That's no. never mind.
And also, I'll acquiesce this. You reach level 9 as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, I don't have my French horn here, else I play it. It's in the shot. It's in the shot, so it won't do
It
the
won't
same
sound
thing as
like that
last time.
Unfortunate.
I mean, I can make it sound like that if you want next time. We'll
yeah.
All right.
We'll workshop it.
We'll
Yeah,
workshop it.
range
Okay,
damage
yeah.
on
So
boys.
you hit level 9. If you want to roll HP and all that stuff now, you're more than welcome to level up before you get there. Next time. Ooh, nice. Demoven with the just average thing.
I gotta figure out which I'm gonna.
Yeah, those who are
Oh, it's all
multi-class,
the
figure
same.
that out. Whoa, fat roll. Nice.
Hell yeah.
It's the same hit dice either way, so I'll roll right now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Damn, you and I are fucking thick.
Beefies. Beef boys. All right.
I mean,
Ended
not
there.
high
It's
roll
11.
thick,
It's just
but-
a little bit after 11, but good stuff, everybody. A little bit of fighting. Some interesting. Yeah. And by the way, when Hirogen, when you get your axe back, you definitely get the bloodlust drive again. You're back in it. All right. And yeah, some the Revel's End was something where one of the groups that was run, like one of the DM groups or GM groups for this module, they were going to write an entire sub module for Revel's End, because it
Like
was
a
just
lot.
huh.
Seems like a lot.
Why were they gonna do it? Because
well, they
was-
wanted to because it felt like such a
lacking,
cool.
or-
It feels like it's a pretty cool thing where basically, well, it's not really a sub module. It was basically it was going to become the train heist of this module.
Oh.
Except it would have been something that like
I have no context.
existed. Oh yeah, you came after the train heist. So the train
Have
heist
vague
was
context.
the for context, train heist was a Avernus thing where there was a supply train filled with soul coins and stuff that was that your boy Piston in the Wind, what was his name? Smiler the Defiler.
Yeah.
He like recruited you and was like, oh yeah, let's break this thing out of here.
Yeah, and that was when we robbed the train, and then Glimmer
Rob
modified his
Smiler.
memory so that he thought we got nothing out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
It was
such
so-
that was such a great move. What a great moment. Yeah, like end of the heist.
Oh, the
You got,
heist
like a
itself
shit
was,
ton of
like-
the heist was great.
Well,
Oh yeah,
not a hitch,
Neon. Chuckle's character used Wall of Force to stop the train.
Oh yeah.
We literally chopped-
I scraped all the defenses off the top.
Yeah, because it had like gun turrets on the top. We just scraped the whole top of the train off.
Oh yeah, it was great. Like took all the frosting off the cake, and then we took it.
If I remember correctly, too, there was like you used Wall of Force to like ramp or something like that
Yes,
to like make
there
a
was-
ramp.
That was later.
Oh, there was two. Wall of Force.
Wall of Force was
a
used multiple
great-
times. It was such.
It
It
was
was the Wall of Force was the defining spell of any sort of like war machine chase or any horseshit like that. It was just
Oh,
like
Yep.
We absolutely Mad Max ramped off at once.
yeah.
Yes. That was in the big like gang war.
The gang war fight before we went to Mad
outside
Maggie's.
Maggie's.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, but yeah, so there was going to be people were like interested in kind of fleshing out Revel's End to be a little bit more. Basically, it would have been. So real talk, there is an option that if you wanted to, you could have allied with Avarice, and not Velen.
And then it probably would have
Makes
been a breakout rather than a.
Yep, exactly. It would have probably been a breakout versus a
Would that have? Well, without actually, I don't ask the question because it may spoil particular parts. So I'll wait till the end of this.
Yeah, but so basically, there's like people were just writing more things of like fleshing out areas about like, okay, what would the alarm? How would you like disable the alarms, and how would you like gain
definitely
entrance?
see Rebel's End being a dungeon.
Yeah, it was basically like that. It was like fleshing it out to be more of a dungeon because in this thing, it's basically like you go there, you interview Velish Gant, you get some information out of him, and then you leave. But there's everybody like immediately saw that as like Guardians of the Galaxy fucking Panopticon thing, just like a throwing some stupid shit about getting somebody's eye and some other stuff. Or like other interesting thing was like you get put in there for some reason, right? Like one of the ways that you could gain entrance is being arrested and put into.
It would definitely.
Nice.
It would definitely, I think, work as like a Death House intro thing.
Yeah, that would have been a cool thing of like, this is what how your characters are together as you break out of Revel's End. That'd be pretty cool. That's actually a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. All right, I'm gonna end the stream. Good stuff, everybody. Level up your characters if you want to do that tonight, or whenever you get a chance to. Have that ready by next week, and we'll be good to
I have
go.
to decide what I'm
All
doing.
right, peace. I'm gonna deafen, but I'll be back afterwards.
Yeah.
Alrighty, thank you, everybody. Exiled Reaper, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. Long time no see. Thank you. And tonight was a fun time. We had our team do a little bit of fighting and a lot of bit of negotiating, and they did it either kind of well or not really well. It's up to us to really figure that out. Fun weapon for Mr. Hyrokin. Fun interview process with Velish Gant. I was trying to figure out what voice I wanted to give him, and I guess I gave him the fuckboy voice. Tonight, I was your DM GM. We had Derpy Gecko playing Miss Valhalla. We had Neon Pulse playing the lovely Cora. We had Gastroy playing the Ever Hungry Crix. We had Chuckles playing the Big Thoughts Thad. We have Porkins playing the Big Cat Boy Hyrokin. Demavan played by Waboogie. And we would have had CW3 playing Kalis, but Kalis was in the lamp for the night, just reading his books. Thank you so much. We'll be out of here. Be back next week, Tuesday, for more fun times. Bye-bye. Good night.